We should be live now. Can anyone confirm that for me?
Confirm, nor did I. I have Twitch.
Can anyone, yeah, look at Twitch and pull us up and see if we're going? I can hear myself through somebody's, I can hear
Probably my
myself through,
speakers.
it's
They might be
Kelsey.
alright.
Kelsey,
Oh.
Cool.
we're feeding back through your speakers.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Check one, check two. Is
Yep.
that better?
Yeah, that is better. That is. All right, so can you hear us on Twitch?
I am loading it up right now. I gotta put in my wacky digits. Remember the device. Brewhammer, Shaddaa, and I see stream starting.
All right. Very good. Can you hear us? Can you check the audio?
Yes, I can.
All right, very good. Because we had to, or when I launched Streamlabs, it had been so long. It was like, oh, you have to update, and I was like, oh, great, fantastic.
Great oogly moogly.
And then I checked my settings, and I was like, well, that should work. So okay, if Alex is saying that we're working now, we'll go ahead and move forward. Let me start up our cool music.
Ooh, cool music.
Wait, that's not cool.
That music was pretty cool. I mean, that's subjective, but I like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so this is our first game playing Star Wars with the FFG/Edge Studios rules. Does anyone have any questions before we start?
I don't think so. Characters are all set up. We got our cheat sheets.
We're just waiting on the we're just waiting on the scrolling title card at this point.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out a way to do that as a graphic.
Yeah, I figured that. Yeah, it's okay.
So
No,
unfortunately, we're kind of limited to just this loading screen, which is written in Orabesh. Who knows what
Okay.
that is?
No idea.
Shaddaa Knights, would it be a wild guess?
No, who knows what Orabesh is?
Oh, well,
Oh.
that's like the common basic language.
That's
of
the
Star
alphabet in
Wars.
Star Wars.
Yes, right.
But yes, that does say Nar Shaddaa Knights.
Mhm.
Who was it that guessed that?
I did.
That was Mike.
Give yourself an extra 500 XP. No, I'm
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Okay.
damn,
Oh,
dude.
I'm kidding.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
I'm kidding.
Oh, hell no.
All right, so real quick, hang on. Let me actually go to the live scene here. It was still on starting soon. That's anticlimactic.
Mhm.
All right, so real quick, what we've discussed before is that this campaign and the Thursday night group is going to be going through the same thing. They may make different choices that will affect them. Some of the characters in their campaign may act differently or have different motives. Who knows?
No, we'll do the exact same thing.
But so this game is going to be very criminal heavy from the underworld side of Star Wars. It takes place on the Smuggler's Moon of Nar Shaddaa, which is, I believe, the largest of the 5 moons in orbit around Nal Hutta. And Nal Hutta itself is like Cleveland.
Mhm.
It's just
Make sure you take notes on that, everybody.
It's
We'll
a
be quizzed
giant-
on this later.
it's a giant ruined planet. I mean, people still live there, but it's a noxious butthole of a planet.
So it's like Detroit.
Yeah.
I was gonna make that fucking joke. Damn it, you beat me to it.
So, let's start off with. Well, actually, hang on here. We're starting off with you guys aboard a freighter. Oh, hang on.
Whoa. Oh, here we go.
Hey,
Aboard a YT 2400 freighter. It's sort of like the new sleek version of the YT 1300, which is what the Millennium Falcon is.
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys are currently passengers, and you are on your way to Nar Shaddaa, the Smuggler's Moon. Real quick, let's start with Alex's character. Alex, your character is Halkator Borb.
Oh, Cater Borb. You can call me Howie though.
And when I look at how Cater Borb, I hear singing in my head, and I hear that the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down. You look like Fiddler on the Roof.
There you go.
If
I
I
may-
were a rich man, yada yada.
I may have fiddled in the past, or I don't know, like light fiddled. I assume because it's got a little lightsaber on the string.
Everyone say
Or-
hello to Barrymore. Barrymore's in chat.
Hey,
Hello.
Howdy, Barrymore.
Hey,
In a
Barry.
hot minute.
All right, so let's start with Howie Borb. Howie, what are you doing aboard this ship? Go into a little bit about your backstory. You don't have to read the full thing. Some of you wrote like a book and a half. I didn't read those, by the way.
That was me.
Well, it's not for a reason that I didn't read them. I didn't read them yet because I haven't got to that point where I'm like seeding all the backstory stuff into the story itself, into our story, like how it's going to come back and impact you. I really only set up just this brief introductory session so that everybody could kind of get a feel for the game and whatnot, and so we could get started. So Howie, who are you? What's your story, and what's going on? Why are you on the ship?
Well, as the name implies, my name is Howie Borb, or How Cater, depending on who we're talking to. But I am a Corellian human. That's the same kind of human that Han Solo is. I am currently, I guess, like as I'm at like this like chair, everything like that, with like benches behind me. I have overtaken the immediate like 3 feet around me with various techno gadgets and babbles as I am fiddling with this very large data pad that I am repairing and all of that. Howie definitely comes from a checkered past with tattoos and such over his body. He's got like piercings and everything. He is. Let's see. What would we follow now? I say that he definitely seems to have been from Huttatown. That's how the to the extent of his location, but he is focused at least on repairing and cursing at the datapad on his lap right now, as he's like bringing like a tool where it kind of sparks with light every couple seconds as he's fixing it. But that's basically Howie for now. We'll see how things go. Anything to add to that?
What's his favorite? What's his favorite style of music?
Ooh, okay. I'll say Space Country.
Bass cunt. Damn,
Space
that's the
Country.
worst one.
It's worse than regular country. She took my hollow tractor and my alien dog.
Damn.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
So
were
in
off.
Star Wars, the only kind of music I know of is literally called jizz.
I was
Ooh.
fishing for
It
that.
is.
Dude.
It is
Yeah.
space jazz.
It's literally what they call
Jizz.
jazz in Star Wars. They call it jizz.
Oh.
I'm listening to jizz, guys.
Music that you heard from like the cantina, jizz.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
you
song
think-
is called "Mad About Me" by Figure and Dan and the Modal Nodes. Those were the Biff musicians who played that song.
Is that actually the name of the Cantina song?
That is.
Yep.
It's called.
I
it's
did not know that.
Mad About Me. I think when it was released and it became a big hit in the 70s, I think it was just called Cantina Song.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna pull that reference yet. So maybe not that music is
But in
playing.
Star Wars lore, that's what it's called.
But I'll say that as long as you allow it, my comlink is playing some music. I guess if there's any kind of radio to sync into on this ship.
There's
But it's kind of like
probably
quiet.
there's probably Wi-Fi here on the ship. Yeah.
Hey, there you go. They got Wi-Fi. I had to get the password though.
Pretty much everything's connected to the HoloNet. That's what they call it in Star Wars. They don't really have a word for Wi-Fi in Star Wars.
There you go.
All right.
That's fine.
Does anybody go ahead? What?
But Holland is close enough. So yeah, so I'm working on stuff. I definitely appear to be like from Hutta Town with tattoos, everything like that. And we'll say some jizz is playing on my comm link as we're playing.
Let's not say that, actually.
Yeah, let's
Let's
not.
never say
I don't
that.
want to get
Sure.
dinged by Twitch for a lot of dirty talk.
We're gonna get banned on Twitch. All right.
All right. So does anybody else have any other questions for Howie Borb?
Is he smoking any death sticks?
I looked those up. They're like they kill you like so bad. I wanted that, but it's like super drug. It's like meth.
Oh, really? Oh gosh. Okay.
I looked it up and I was like, really? It's that much? I thought the death was figurative, but no. So I don't think they got. I don't think they have space tobacco.
No.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they do because you see people. You see characters smoking water pipes.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. I have that.
It's called tobacco.
It's called a.
Oh.
Is it
Naturally.
actually?
Yes, it's literally called TABAC, tobacco.
Okay. So unless I'm actively stopped, I am currently smoking tobacco as I'm working on this and listening to.
They
Space
just sort of,
Country.
man, they just kind of gave up on a lot of these Star Wars terms. Like
I was about to say the naming convention is
It's a hit or a miss. That's
Like-
it. That's
like-
how Star
like
Wars
ca-
works.
like caffeine is literally calf.
drinking some calf and smoking some tobacco while listening to jizz.
At least some forms of tobacco could be smoked recreationally in cigaras or in tobacco pipes, producing smoke with a distinctive odor. So you are probably smoking on a cigara.
Perfect. I am
Wow.
smoking a cigar. Unless I'm actively stopped.
All right. So if there are no more questions for Howie Borb, we will move on to Ajax 022. Ajax, tell us about yourself and how you came to
Oh,
be
boy.
aboard the ship and what you're on the ship for. Why are you going to Nar Shaddaa?
All right, yeah, Ajax, AJX22, is actually going back to Nar Shaddaa. That's where he works. He's a member of the Nar Shaddaa Droid Union, which is a industry. It's an organization dedicated to the cause of droid rights. Think like robot teamsters.
There are dozens of us.
There are many droids, and like any good business on Nar Shaddaa, they do some legitimate business, but they also do a lot of illegitimate business. And that's where droids like Jax come in, because you got to have muscle if you're going to be running a criminal enterprise. So Jax is a blunt instrument, but an effective one.
Can we
Ajax.
call you Ajax instead of Jax just because there's another player in the other game that's literally called Jax?
Yeah, I actually misspoke when I said that. Yeah, Ajax
Okay.
is how we would.
I just want to be able
is the
to
nickname given
not
to him.
confuse the two.
No, you're good. Yeah, he is a riot suppression droid that
Ooh.
was not put to the market because the Empire was like, "Hey, you can't literally just make battle droids." So we're gonna say we can't do that. So he's there's not a lot of AJX droids come out there. So he's a bit of a rare one. So he's
Look.
been working for the Nar Shaddaa Droid Union. He has a reputation for violence and having little regard for organic life. But he is a true believer in the Union cause, and he's probably just standing, staring straight ahead, and pretty much doing internal maintenance and not really much else.
Riot suppression droid, so a beater of ass.
Yes, pretty much. They're like, "Hey, Empire, we noticed that you're doing a fascism. We'd like to help. These are our new droids." And they're like, "We like the droids, but one, they're really expensive, and two, the whole Clone Wars thing, people don't really want to see battle droids running the streets." So
And the Empire's
sadly,
like,
the
we have
AJX,
we have these billions of rifles that we need to find a use for.
So yeah, we have these extremely disposable troopers that we
Yeah.
prefer to use.
We have these paper people that we've
They're
been
much
using
cheaper.
for a while.
They are.
All right. Does anyone else have any questions for Ajax 022?
I got a question for you. So, as you're a droid and everything, you're replacing everything. What's the most recently replaced part of you?
It'd probably be the power couplings. The AJX droids, for having insane power output, usually because they want to mount big ass weapons on them for riot suppression, they
Mhm.
also burn through power couplings quickly.
Ah, got it. Noted. Howie was gonna just take a look over the droid because it seems with my mechanics and computers that basically covers droid work as well. So interesting. Noted.
Ajax, do you take that as a violation when people like are in your personal space and they just start looking at you like you're an object?
He's
Nah,
not.
he was.
Let's be clear. He's not people.
Wow.
Well, damn, dude.
Wow.
I wasn't offended. He wasn't offended before, but yeah, Ajax was a demo model, so he's used to. He's one of the few models that actually, got to full production. So he's
All
used to
right.
people looking at him funny.
All right. Well, next we will go to True Zen, a blue-skinned Twi'lek woman who is on the ship with you. Who are you? What's your backstory? And why are you going with these people to Nar Shaddaa?
You
Kelsey.
need another moment to think.
I I feel like it's like part of a pilgrimage.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. A pilgrimage to a crime planet.
Well-
It's a pilgrimage to gain knowledge of some kind or resources of some kind to bring back home.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
All right. So
It's
what?
it was a bit with a bit of diplomacy in there.
What is it
Sounds
that
like-
you? Go ahead.
I was gonna say sounds like Tally Zora for Mass Effect.
Yee.
A little bit.
What is it that you do by trade? How do you make your money?
You're like a colonist, right? A colonist politico. So
Yeah. So I do a lot of diplomacy. I handle like paperwork. And
You have people skills.
yes, I have people skills.
He's a fixer.
Did we
Alright.
did we decide your colony where you're from? You can probably just make up a place.
We didn't make something up yet.
We'll do that. So maybe you're there. You go. You get work from them and all of that, and maybe there's something for you to do over.
All right. So you know what? You guys are all coming. You jumped aboard this transport
Mhm.
from a place called Batu. Has anyone heard of Batu?
But
Uh,
two
But no, I don't think I
Star
have.
Wars.
So
Okay.
Batu is
Oh yeah, there we
is
are.
the name of the planet
Or-
that the Star Wars galaxy takes. Star Wars galaxy
Mhm.
or Star.
Galaxy's Edge.
Thank you. God,
Do you have the mouse hat?
I can't talk today. So that's in lore. That's where that is.
Got it.
And that's where you all found passage on this ship, which you guys decided to call the what? Who remembers?
We the Black Ledger.
The Black Ledger.
Yep.
Yeah. Not to be
Way
confused with
infinitely
the Heath
cooler.
Ledger. Different ship.
Yeah,
Mhm.
infinitely cooler than Group 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
They couldn't think of a name.
So does anybody have any questions for True Zen? And do you go by True or do you go by Zen or what do you want people to call you?
True.
Easy.
Okay.
True.
There you go.
All right.
Does True have any family?
Yes, I'm the oldest of 7.
Damn.
Wow. There you go.
Do they live back on Batu or do they live on Ryloth?
I think they live on Ryla.
Okay. All right. We'll find out soon enough when they wind up dead. No, I'm kidding. Or maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
It depends. Do you have a corgi in the family?
So
I
next
hate you.
we will go to Kale Vorn. Kale, who are you? What do you do as by way of trade? And why are you on this ship?
All right, so Kale Vorn is a Mandalorian, but I'm gonna say that to most he just looks like an ordinary human, because he isn't sporting the Beskar armor that Mandalorians typically have. He kind of got not necessarily exiled, but was asked to leave from his home planet.
Why?
And oh well, that's a whole story.
He has really
TLDR
bad
it.
BO.
TLDR
What
it
would
for me.
So TLDR is well, it's
Am
I
I
read the
putting you on the
story, by the
spot?
way.
Did you not have that part
yeah.
figured out?
Well, no, I do. He's force sensitive, and there was an issue where there was an incident where that kind of came to light, where the other Mandalorians kind of discovered this,
They look
and
at you like you had
to
herpes.
pretty much,
Yeah.
it was like hey, you're going to draw too much attention to us. It's time for you to leave for the better of the clan. And so again, he doesn't, have all the traditional Mandalorian, armor and stuff like that, but he is dressed in heavy clothing and his face is concealed in said garb.
So he's
Does
dressed,
he
So
he's dressed like an edgelord.
does he
pretty much.
does he have the Mandalorian like iconography or anything like that on how we can tell he's different from Hummin?
Haven't really got that far, but sure, we
Do
can
you
we can
have
definitely
like the
definitely
You
say
the
that.
do know your
mythosaur symbol
Mandalorian.
somewhere?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll say it's in the form of like a lapel or something that he almost like a brooch for like his cloak or something, like
Okay.
So he's not Death Watch then, is because he's not concealing it, or is his face totally covered?
as much as it can be in just like cloth and stuff.
So
Like I guess really the only
people
thing that
just
you'd be able to
assume
see is
you've
his
been
eyes.
people just assume you've been hideously disfigured or you have space herpes on your face or something.
He's got something
Yeah,
to hide.
like a leper,
Okay. All right.
Space leopard.
Very good.
Oh, go ahead.
No, on Nar Shaddaa, not wanting to have your face seen can kind of make you stand out. Good
Oh.
to know. All right. So, does anyone have any questions for Kale Vorn? I
Yeah,
have
how does
Well,
one.
he
I
like
never
to spend
did
his
really.
downtime?
That's what I was gonna get at. I didn't quite get there. So he is on this ship currently. He was because he's a bounty hunter and he was chasing down a lead on his most recent contract to this planet that unfortunately ended nowhere. So he is still kind of chasing leads on this hunt. And now he's on his way back to Nar Shaddaa to continue the hunt.
All right.
Workaholic. Hate to see it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that leaves us with our last player, our last character to get to know, Chunky Jesse Plemons, aka Judd
boy.
Brannick.
Yes.
Mike, tell us about
Okay.
Judd Brannick and why he's here and what's his story.
So Judd Brannick is actually a native of Nar Shaddaa. He started off as a desk clerk. And so he decided, but then there was a thing where he was told to kind of make certain thing go away. He refused, punched the guy in the face, decided, oh, I better protect myself. So he got himself a bounty hunter license. So he could kind of kind of protect himself.
Because they just hand those out at the store, right?
Well, yeah, the thing is, he knew a lot since he knew a lot about the bureaucracy and red tape and everything. He knew how to get the qualifications to get that.
Yeah, that makes
'Cause
sense.
yeah, so he got one, and he's done a few jobs, thing, kind of small time thing, and working with a particular hut in question on Nar Shaddaa, one as you would want to do. And so he's been okay. He's kind of been known for kind of talking things down. And he went on this particular job to, I guess, basically to the wherever I forgot the name of the place where you just sent him to. Where was his name again from the planet?
Batu.
Batu.
Two.
So he went to Batu. Was basically trying to find a guy who basically owed certain hut some credits. Good news, he's found him. Bad news is he had to shoot him. Good news is the guy was still alive. Bad news is, in order to kind of send the guy back, because he have as you have, there's no room. He didn't have enough to basically put him on the cargo ship, so he had to kind of like, so he's got him, he's small. In fact, he's got him. In fact, he's actually has his bounty person that he captured with him. Those guys that what are those little small like things that from Rise of Skywalker?
Oh, like Babu Frick.
Yeah, but he's got like a Babu Frick guy, and he's got him in carbonite, and he's small enough to kind of carry him with him as like in his like a satchel, because so that was his bounty.
So
And
he
so
he
now-
looks basically like a toy.
Did
Yeah,
you have
pretty
to check
much.
your
Yeah.
luggage when you got on?
What's that?
Did you have to check your luggage when you got on?
Oh yes, yeah. He had to show his. It's like, yeah, no, seriously, here's the guy.
The name
And
of
like,
that species is Anzalin, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's literally a small bounty in every particular word, because I guess the guy owed some credits, and so
So
he's taking
so
him
do you
back.
wear him like Flavor Flav wears a clock around his neck? Is he attached
Oh,
to
no.
a chain or something?
No. He's got a satchel over on, and he's put him in the satchel, like basically kind of keep him in there. He's also sampling the delicacy of the blue milk that he got, because he hears that, hey, this stuff, and,
Ew.
so he's actually drinking the blue milk.
Can confirm.
and
I've been to Batu. They sell blue milk there.
They
Yes.
do. They
Milk.
oh my,
yeah,
Ain't enough money in the
that's
world,
too
man.
far. That's a line too far.
It was
Yeah,
actually
'cause he's
pretty
like-
good.
Where
Yeah.
did they get off?
Yeah, so he's basically sipping the blue milk. So it's been some thing complimentary blue milk. He says he figured I got to sample some of this stuff, and so now he's basically kind of like, while the music is while Hal Cater's music is playing, he's kind of like doing a little head bob to it, like
White man's
maybe
overbite.
maybe hubbing along to it, like as he's also trying to rehearse in his head, like, okay, to his boss, well, here's how it went down. I got the bounty. Granted, it probably didn't go as well as it should have, but I still got him, and I'm still bringing him to you. So he's just,
So
Neat.
FYI, in the Star Wars universe, blue milk is also called bantha milk.
yeah.
Is it from Banthas?
Oh, it probably is.
It is produced by female banthas.
Yeah.
Incredible. Such an expanding world we have amongst us.
They also
Mhm.
use it to make buttermilk biscuits. Literally reading that right off of the Wikipedia. All right, very good. So, anything else to know about Judd Brannick?
He's very polite,
Polite bounty hunter.
exceedingly so. Yes.
How is he bringing his cargo along? Is it like over his shoulder? Does he got like brief suitcase rollers at the bottom
Oh,
of it?
no, yeah. It's like a knapsack he put over his shoulder, and the bag that he has, it's kind of like a special, like, like insulated bag designed to kind of keep the carbonite in it, because it's like, oh, well, since he knew how big his target was, or small, just so he'd be able to kind of like, hold, kind of keep it, kind of like carry it with him at all times. So just in
Shot.
case something, yeah. So he's literally got his son over his shoulder and everything like this. Oh, and he's also got like a down in a kind of a trench coat. It's a little bit kind of weather beaten, a little bit kind of like leather and everything like this. So
Neat.
because very, very practical looking. In fact, you probably wouldn't think you probably think, oh well, he's just like a,
He's just some guy.
just some guy. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Yeah.
All right, I am gonna go put my phone on the charger. I'll be right back.
I forgot to say why I'm going to Narsha. I didn't even, I forgot about
Well,
that part.
that's-
So
Yes.
I'll just say that I went for a job at the it's the Black Spire Outpost. I went for a job at the Black Spire Outpost, and it paid much less than I was expecting. So this was the cheapest ride. So here I am. And if any of you guys were in Black Spire Outpost, you might have seen me running from people.
Ooh, so Howie admits there may be a mark on his head.
Maybe.
Ooh.
I'm sure the two bounty hunters here won't worry about
Ooh.
won't be interested in
Okay.
that.
Are they with the guild? Are they with the guild? Is
Oh,
there?
of course.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's got yeah, Judd's not a Judd knew enough to actually sign up with a guild in order to get his
Yeah,
in order to get
technically
his
at
license.
at this point in time, where we are in the galactic timeline, we're in a period where the Empire is still in control, meaning you would definitely still have to have a bounty hunter's license or anything that you did that resulted in, say, the death of somebody would be looked upon as murder.
Well, then good to know. Now, I guess a question is, are you what is it? What's the word for when you go out of your your union?
Oh,
Scab?
like a almost like a renegade, like a not freelance,
You're an
but like a
independent freelance, yeah.
No,
independent.
no, no, no. Where
freelance?
it's the derogative term for someone who undercuts a union job.
Oh, scab.
Scab.
Oh, a
Scab.
scab.
A scab. Are you a bounty hunter scab? Will you take non guild work?
Well, it no. I mean, it's basically again because it's more about but he does like to be very particular about the jobs he gets assigned.
I mean, he's got a dude
Um,
frozen like a Kit Kat bar.
He does.
yeah,
He does. He
yeah,
does. So
yeah,
no, noted. Noted.
yeah.
I'm not too worried. The guys that I'm working with, like, I don't
Mhm.
know if they'd put a guild bounty on me.
All
It's fine.
right. Is there anything else you guys want to discuss in character?
Ow.
Well, as we're as the as basically as after he takes a refreshing sip of milk, Judd basically turns to Howie here and says, "Oh, hey,
Hmm?
sorry if I'm asking you. It says, do you know what's the name of that song, by the way?"
Oh, this one. It's
Yeah.
I've already forgot the Cantina song. No, I'm not gonna do that. We'll
It's
say
it's
last
Mad About Me
mad about it. No, no,
by
no.
Figure and
We
Dan and
can't
the
bring that
Modal
song out yet.
Nodes.
We can't bring that song out yet. Well,
Just
we'll just say
literally just
last.
make any damn thing you want to, and we're gonna keep a running list of made up song names.
This one is Last Star in the Sky. It's an old one. It's like 20 years old, but it's one of my favorites.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's kind of catchy. You know,
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
like
good.
this is like, yeah, okay. Not much of a music guy myself. That's all
No,
right. But no, they really didn't have time. Most of but I'm thinking, it says, I think it's kind of I think it's kind of growing on me a little bit like this. So hey, so by the way, I'm Judd.
good. Nice.
Yeah,
My
Judd.
name
It's just like, okay, how you doing? It's like this, and then Judd turns to Kel's like, how you doing?
is-
Oh, I
How
see
he
you're the
kind of
oh
smiles.
yeah. He says, so yeah, okay. Ah, man, it's good to be going home after this trip, and I tell you that it was a doozy. I will say.
Productive work. I had to assume.
It
Not
could have gone better, I guess. I mean, it didn't. I mean, it worked out, but it could have, but maybe not the way I kind of wanted it to do, But it's okay. Um, but but at least I'll get something out of it, but maybe not as much as I was thinking about getting. But it's okay.
well, that's the well, at least it's the saying, right? You can go in warm, you can go in cold. Isn't carbonite cold?
Yes.
So you're going cold either way.
Well, they literally explain it as you're being frozen in carbonite.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so you can bring in warm or bring you in cold, but
Yeah.
yeah. No, this is how we inwardly actually saying, like the saying, it's like, you're cold both ways.
Hmm.
Quite
That's
funny,
a
isn't
good. That's a good saying. Um, you know what? I gotta write that down. I gotta use that some. He says I gotta use that at some point. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Um, go in hot. Go in. What you can go in warm or you go in cold. I think. Yeah. He says. I think that's a good. That sounds. That sounds great. He says, mind if I write that down? I gotta,
Oh,
so he basically takes out his pad and he basically types that phrase in. Yeah. Okay, I gotta
go
use that
for it.
next
That's
time.
that one's on the house. Next one will charge you though.
Okay, all right. Let's see. All right.
So, as you guys are wrapping that exchange up, there is a view screen on the wall over here
Mm-hmm.
that activates, and you see the person who is currently captaining this vessel, who is currently flying it. He is a Weequay named Hondo Onaka of Onaka Transport Solutions. And you see his face coming. He's very animated when he talks, and you see his face come on the view screen. Say, "Hello, my friends. Please get your things together. We are almost to Shaddaa."
How he's just going to stop what he's doing and everything is just shoved unceremoniously into a bag, like as he's swiping up the stuff that he's taking around them.
On behalf
Thank
of
you for the update, Captain Onaka.
Oh, that's awesome.
you are welcome.
I got
On
to a little bit.
on behalf of the Hut Cartel, please try to keep your killing to a minimum. And he holds up a finger, like he's making a point.
Noted.
All
That
right.
is awesome.
Oh, yeah. No worries. Thank you.
I will see you when we have disembarked in Shaddaa.
Mhm.
Until
that
then,
voice
please
box-
enjoy the rest of your stay with Hondo Onaka Transport Solutions. And then his face disappears.
Okay.
that voice modulator. That's third party, is it?
Yeah. It's using this.
Oh, I was saying in character. That's fine too.
Yeah, the type of droid Ajax is doesn't come with one.
It's
They didn't really
it's
put a voice
aftermarket.
box. Yeah, they didn't bother putting voice boxes on riot suppression droids.
There you go. If the riot suppression droids are coming out, there's no more time for talking.
Words are failed. Yeah.
Words have failed.
It'd be funny if the riot suppression droids that just literally wait in the crowds and just start beating ass just had one speaker like on a loop saying "Stop, stop,
Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
Yeah. All right.
Go to sleep.
So, is there anything you guys want to do now that you have been informed you are nearing Shaddaa?
I guess I'll just continue cleaning up and stand up, grabbing everything. Says, well, it's a pleasure to meet you all, especially you, Judd.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, it's and then he turns to he turns to like the other two to True and Kale and basically says, "How's it going?" He like basically holds out a hand for Kale to shake.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
He'll kind of looks at it and looks at him, and then he'll shake his hand.
Oh
And-
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pretty much pretty much sums it up.
Okay. Oh, again,
Man, if you
the strong silent type. Totally, I dig it. Yeah, that's good. And he basically says the same thing to a True. He says, "How you doing? I'm Judd."
Kelsey stepped away, but I'm sure she is so happy to meet you.
All right. And he goes, and he turns to the to Ajax. He says, "Is it okay if you know, I don't know your own strength, but I guess we can do a what do they do, like a fist bump or
High five.
high five or something, if that's okay."
Might break his
necessary.
fingers though. So be careful there, bud. He'll
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
nudge,
okay.
nudge the droid next to him.
Yeah, okay, we'll do the, all right, yay, okay, yeah, nice. By the way, love the voice. By the, a little bit intimidating, but that's okay. All right.
All right.
These guys are intimidating. I didn't think there were any of you guys around. I thought you were. Some say you're a myth. I know you were real. I don't know that you were still walking around.
That's how people react to me daily.
Yeah.
Heard you were a myth.
Yep. No, Ajax will just stare at him. Stare at Howie.
They'll learn to use your words. You got them for you. Hold on to them.
That
Howie
wasn't a
will stand
question.
up. Well,
All
I
right.
can hear. I can hear him, but it's fine.
before we land, do Kelvorn or True Zen want to say anything or contribute in any way, shape, or form?
Do you want to say anything? Contribute to
Making
anything?
it sound so bad.
Well, I mean,
Judd offered to shake your hand.
I will shake Judd's hand.
Oh, there we go. Hey, hello. How we doing? It's like this. Yeah, okay. Very nice. It's a good thing. Okay. Well, nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet everyone.
Of course. Yeah.
Well, if we ever meet again, if you guys need a data pad cracked, you know, I'm doing a pretty good deal. 20%, 15 sometimes. Hello.
Oh, howdy.
Okay.
all right. So you hear the ship's sublight engines kick on as you drop out of hyperspace, and you realize that means you're about to enter orbit here in Nar Shaddaa. You would assume at this point that Captain Onaka. And if any of you would like to make a history check involving the Outer Rim, you may do so now.
Okay. I'll go ahead and see if I can try it. Yeah, let's see. So look at my skills.
I think you might know Outer Rim stuff, Kelsey.
Sorry, I had weird character sheets. I'm like, what? Who? Where?
Would that be lore? Would that be lore?
Outer
Yeah.
Rim in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought
What was it again?
my thing isn't working. I'm just
Lore
gonna
Outer
refresh.
Rim.
Yeah, I just tried to roll it. It wouldn't let me.
History?
It's under knowledge skills, Outer Rim.
Yeah, no, it's under its own section towards the bottom of the skills tab. That says
Okay.
knowledge skills.
Okay.
Click on the one that says Outer Rim.
Yeah, I'm clicking that and nothing happening. You might need
Yeah,
to.
nothing's happening on mine either.
Ray.
Ooh.
You might need to refresh your API.
All right, hang on a second. Give me a moment,
No problem. Technical difficulties.
and then we will also
While
we also have to roll for our destiny points. We failed to do that at the beginning.
we did not do that.
I'm a bad
As-
game master.
By the way, George, you know that someone joined the call?
I do not. Oh, everyone say hello to Ma.
Hello.
Hello.
Very Miss
Hello.
Mom.
Hello.
You haven't
tried-
heard.
She tried to say something, but I think we're all talking too much for it to register. Go ahead, Ma. What were you trying to say?
All I said was, hi, guys.
Hello. I'll turn you up.
Hello.
I can barely hear
Yeah.
you. There you go. Sorry, we're cutting you off. You tend to yap.
All right, so good Lord, I forgot what I was doing.
It's all good.
We're
We were
setting the
doing the
API.
we were doing the API scripts.
Oh
refresh.
yeah, the API.
As you're working on that, Howie's just going to just nod to the droid and says, "Hey, if you want to make a couple bucks, we can spin those power couplers. You know, get it. I know a guy for a decent for a cheap deal."
He's lying. He isn't.
Noted.
All right, I will restart the API sandbox here.
Fantastic. Here's hoping. I'm ready to click the button.
All right, try it again.
All right. Click. Hey, there we
There
go.
we go.
It shows the dice too. Beautiful.
They
So
both
every-
rolled the same.
Yes, everyone who wants to can roll on Outer Rim. This isn't like Cthulhu, where if you make a successful check, then at the end of the game you get to see if it increases or not. It's not like that, unfortunately.
No, you gotta level
The
up.
success
and
is
all
its own reward.
that.
I still can't roll.
Yeah. Close and reopen your sheet.
You
maybe.
did.
I did.
Let's see. I will.
No, she didn't.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, it was no. We had Borb, we had Born, and we had Brannick. Ajax isn't really concerned.
Oh,
There we go.
All right, so everybody that rolled, you don't know why you didn't put it together before you left Batu, but you realize that Hondo Onaka is also the name of a infamous pirate, Weequay pirate, that was known to have been active many years ago.
That must have been his distant relative.
All right, so you definitely hear the roar of reentry, and you would assume that you are heading towards the spaceport. You were told ahead of time that you're heading to Dukalon spaceport.
Mm-hmm.
Dukalon. I will write that out in chat.
Okay.
There
Hey,
you go.
George.
Yeah.
So, as a bounty hunter, do I have a way to look up bounties, or do I need to be at like a bounty hunter place to
No,
look up bounties?
you'd be able to access that information from wherever you are.
Okay,
Huh,
so
how cater
once,
Borb? Interesting.
right. So once Kale has come to that kind of conclusion that like, oh, this guy is actually a notorious pirate, I'm gonna see if there's any active contracts for him.
There are. We'll see. You can spend your you can spend your advantage on that. That advantage that you rolled when you rolled earlier.
Okay.
You use your advantage on that. You're able to access his information. There were warrants for him at one point, but they have all expired.
Got you
Okay.
limitations, even
So-
in space.
You would take from that the warrants that were out for him were maybe Republic warrants that once the Empire took over were no longer honored, were no longer good.
Sure.
They were considered void. You might consider the fact that he may have just evaded capture for so long that whoever was after him just sort of gave up on it. It does list an extensive amount of crimes: theft, piracy, humanoid trafficking. This dude was doing a lot of stuff back in the day, but it's all been a while back.
He was downloading music.
All that matters
on
is
the
that
HoloNet.
he's free and clear right now.
He tore the tag off of a mattress.
Damn. Oh my god, he's a
Right.
psycho.
All right, so with that, you feel the ship pulling into the spaceport. You hear Captain Onaka come back through the ship's intercom saying, "Hello, my friends. It is me, Captain Onaka. Once again, we have made our arrival here at the Dukalon spaceport. Please take your belongings and head for the exit."
All right.
Can't move my token, but Ajax will do so.
Yeah. So
Same.
so Judd basically before he leaves, he just finishes up the blue milk that he had,
Mm-hmm.
and before he slings his bag on his shoulder and just kind of heads out. Just kind of like saunters out. Like, okay.
Rick, did you say you cannot access your token?
Now I can, yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
before on the black ledger, that token there was static, but this one has all. This one looks like it's connected.
Okay, let
See,
me look at
moving
that.
around.
Let me look at that real quick. Oh yeah.
I can see the
Yeah, we can move around. Yeah.
I can see
It's just
both
in the
bars
previous
for
screen.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Not the numbers. I can see the bars.
Yes, I can see my guy too.
Mm-hmm.
He's Greedo.
Oh, it's a Rhodian, at any rate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a
Rhodian.
Rhodian.
I'm pretty sure Greedo's dead by this point.
Yeah, Greedo has been dead several years at this point. All right, so you guys disembark. You make your way to the spaceport. It is it's a very busy spaceport. Nar Shaddaa. There's a lot of traffic coming in and out of Nar Shaddaa. You see all kinds of folks around here. You see what appear to be a security force, not necessarily police or law enforcement, but maybe the criminal equivalent of such.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you were in, say, the pirate haven of Tortuga, whatever ruffians they had that went around patrolling everything, clubbing people if they got out of hand.
Just enforcing peace, not necessarily the law.
Yeah, they're enforcing, no jackassery. And they seem to primarily be staffed with very large Nikto. Nikto is a species of alien. They were featured in Return of the Jedi. There's many races that the Hutts use as sort of muscle. Nikto, Weequay, Gamorreans, Klatooinians. All right, so uh, you disembark, and Hondo Onaka kind of spreads out his arms and says, "Well, my friends, if you need anything else, please do not hesitate to call me. I don't know how long I will be here on this planet. You may want to find some opportunities for work or to make credits. Here on our Shaddaa, it is fairly easy to make money. Believe it or not."
You know that. He'll look to True Zen and says, "You could probably make a lot of money here."
I would immediately roll my eyes.
He just
I
smiles.
can't work in that field.
But beware,
Oh,
but
you'll,
beware, my friends. Credits
yeah.
easily won or credits easily lost.
I'm sure that for you.
Yes. All right. Well, best of luck to you. I hope none of you get killed. It was a pleasant meeting you, and please spread the word about Onaka Transport Solutions. And then he hands you all each a little card, like a little card with like a small pencil. Also, please, when you get a moment, if you could fill these out for me and just drop them into the mail.
Okay.
You
And
got it.
and Judd basically says, okay, and he quickly fills it out, and he just basically says one, and he puts on one word. He says, or actually two words, um, swift service, and he put and he puts it in the slot. And he goes, "Oh, it's a pleasure to meet. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you, sir. Sir. Do I call you Mister Onaka, or
Captain
Hondo?
Onaka, please.
Captain? Yes, nice. Pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you." And he basically shakes his hands, and you stay out of trouble now, okay? Um, you know.
I have stayed out of trouble for many years, my friend. And
Okay. Well, there we
he
go.
smiles very broadly, and uh, you don't even have to roll for this, Judd. Even as basic of a bounty hunter as you are, and by
Yeah.
basic I mean fairly green, and you haven't really
Oh
done this
yeah.
all that much. He's
Mhm.
blatantly lying.
Oh yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah. But but Judd's like, okay, and he's still being polite and shakes his hand and does like this. He goes, well, and he's trying to figure out the best way to get back to his hut boss to get to collect his bounty, but trying to find like what would be the best way of transportation. Trying to hunt down I guess what do they call the equivalent of a taxi at this point.
Yeah, there is little transport vehicles that you can get that are like that, basically taxi services. Um,
Hmm.
Everyone, give me a perception check.
Okay.
You got it.
And there's no difficulty on this. Just get at least one success.
Suspicious.
Ooh.
2.
Give me just a moment to find
Oh, I accidentally
perception.
put 2 difficulty dice in there. My bad.
Momentito. Oh yeah, you don't need the difficulty dice in there.
Yeah, so just 1 success.
All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're waiting on somebody.
Oh, it's
Me.
True Zen.
Sorry.
All right.
Ooh.
True's in. You don't see this, but
Uh,
we'll deal with the positive advantages of what you did see in just a moment. Everyone else except for Ajax, you
said 1
notice.
success.
Do what?
I got 1 success, right?
No, you got 2 threat.
Right, but I wasn't supposed to add those difficulty dice, right?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Go ahead and remove the difficulty dice and roll again.
We'll roll again. All right. Wasn't sure how you wanted to have that. All right, one more time. Roll perception.
I was going to have you blow a
Okay.
fuse and just start jerking around there on the tarmac. All right. All right. So
1
everybody,
success, 1 advantage.
everybody except for Truzen, you notice this Rhodian standing over here, furtively looking around at all of the people that are disembarking, all of the ships that are coming in.
Suspicious.
His eyes, his big reflective eyes, dart from one group to the next.
I'll just be, I guess, leaning against one of these like holographic trees, or like that, as he starts pulling out his data pad, checking the HoloNet for a couple things, seeing if he's gotten any emails. I don't think that's a thing. Is that a thing in Star Wars? I don't know.
Yeah, you can use the
Hollow
HoloNet
mail.
to send messages to people.
Fantastic. I got no messages on that. I will I gotta stare at the Rhodian.
Would Judd, being that he's been on, he's a native of Nar Shaddaa, and you've probably seen a few folks, would he recognize this guy that's just that's standing here, or is he completely a newcomer?
Give me a hang on, let me see.
How many people live in Nar Shaddaa?
Quite a
7.
few.
Give me a lore check under knowledge.
Okay, lore check under knowledge. Okay, not exactly my greatest skill, but we'll see it. Oh, okay, there we go.
All right, you said not my greatest skill. He's got 3 or this basic dice. All right, so with this, you do recognize this dude.
Okay.
This is a male Rhodian named Nico.
Okay.
And you know that he sometimes does jobs for Lorogo the Hutt.
Okay.
You sometimes, would like to take jobs for Lorogo the Hutt. Lorogo the Hutt is currently the most powerful of the Hutt lords on Nar Shaddaa.
Okay.
Now keep in mind I said the Hutt lords on Nar Shaddaa, not one of
Yeah.
the most powerful Hutt lords there is.
He is, but he is one of them. Okay.
When it comes to Nar Shaddaa, he's like kind of the big cheese right now. He's like the Al Capone of Nar Shaddaa.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
There's more powerful Hutts down on Nal Hutta, but
Right.
up here on Nar Shaddaa, this dude's pretty big.
Okay, and the guy I work for is probably not in his, lack for a better word, is this guy Lorogo's weight class then.
This guy is somebody that has done jobs for Lorogo before. You have seen him in Lorogo's court before. I'll put it that way.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you would know that he is of some use to Lorogo, in some way or another. With the advantage, I would also say that you don't think he recognizes you.
Okay. Oh, well, that's fine. He doesn't, since he is kind of like a new up and comer and everything like this, but Judd kind of like decides, okay, well, he is a little curious what he's going to do, because this might sound like a big job, obviously, and
Yeah.
so it's like, well, I better try to stay low on this. Obviously, it's not looking for me, but he is kind of curious, like so he is kind of a little curious, like who could this guy be looking for? But he wants to be kind of nondescript about it.
All right.
Maybe there's okay.
True's in. You didn't have a success, but you did have 2 advantages. You have seen this dude, but you don't really get that he's kind of sizing groups up as they get off the ship, or in a way, I guess casing them would be a good way to say that. You do notice, however, that he appears to be armed to the teeth. He's got at least 2 pistols that you can see, 2 knives, what you assume are vibro knives, wearing some brass knuckles. This dude is not a. This guy's not a salesman.
How do you react to violence? Possible violence?
It's to be expected in a planet like this.
So Hondo is walking through the starport away. He's exiting the starport. Every now and then you'll see somebody yell out, "Hey, there's Hondo Onaka," and he kind of gives them the finger guns. Yeah, you got that right, buddy.
Yeah.
Like
What a
Kramer
guy!
and,
Love that guy.
Seinfeld. Yeah. So he makes his way. He exits, and yeah, that's where you guys are now. You're
Okay.
kind of in the middle of an airport. You've noticed a sketchy dude. What would you like to do?
Not to be
Well, Judd is actually going to go near the sketchy dude, but not make his, not make his, be, just kind of nonchalantly. Not that he's going to, but and try to so he can try to hail down a transport,
Okay.
while at the same time try to get a lead on what this, like who this Nico, because he knows Nico is, he can tell Nico is looking even green as he is. No, not Nico, but himself. Um, since I think he knows he's looking for somebody in particular. He's kind of curious, like, okay, who is this guy looking scoping out? Because maybe this could be something worthwhile pursuing, and maybe depending on what the what it is. So
hey, I'll call out to the I'll call out to the people that I've been traveling with, and I'll point over as he's going. I says, I got five creds that he gets shot by the Rhodian. What do you guys think? You in? You in? You in?
Take that bet.
Agreeable.
There you go.
All right, Judge. So you're not actually engaging with this dude, though.
no, not no, absolutely no. But he is trying to. But while he's trying to hail the door, trying to get some get a transport, he's at the same time he's trying to also kind of trying to get a beat on like who is this guy Nico particularly looking for? Because
As you
seeing if
as you get closer to him, under the guise of trying to hail down a transport, give me a deception check with 2 purple dice.
2 purple dice, huh? Okay, well let's see. Let's try it. Okay, see what happens. All right.
A lot of purple dice.
Okay.
Actually,
Deception?
that's an average check. Yeah,
Okay.
You're gonna have
2 purple
you're gonna have
dice,
to pay
Oh,
up.
here we go. All
Here it
right.
comes.
2 success and a threat.
Mhm.
So you do hail a transport for you and your friends, but you also have now drawn the notice of the Rhodian.
Okay. Oh.
You
Okay.
you were not as incognito as you thought you were. You were going
Oh.
to be.
Okay. Okay. Um, and so Judd kind of notices is the Rhodian kind of coming toward me?
He has not made a move towards you yet. He's kind of watching you and your friends
Mm-hmm.
as you're getting aboard this transport,
Okay.
I'll
or
look
as
back. I'll give him a thumbs up from the
or
distance.
as you're deciding, as you're talking to the driver,
Mm-hmm.
and as you're talking to the driver, he
Mm-hmm.
kind of steps up towards the rest of you, and he's like, "Listen, are you that's the best Rhodian I got."
That sounded pretty good. That was pretty good.
Not bad.
Not bad.
It was speak Rhodian.
I'm gonna say Kale Vorn, but not Judd. Kale Vorn and Ajax. You would understand that this Rhodian just said, "Are you looking to make some easy money?"
Kel kind of like looked to the group and yeah, sure.
And you see him
Like,
kind of
yeah,
look.
what's the-
You see him looking
what's
around
it
like left
entail?
and right. He's trying to make sure nobody's looking at him. And he leans in. Ooh, da ba da. Ooh, tong tong.
Really
And
good.
which in Rhodian means make your way. Hang on, what's this place called? Make your way to the Wonder Buy, the Wonder Buy bar. I'll write that
Yeah.
out in chat.
Okay.
So Kale will kind of turn to the others and be like, he's offering us work. If you're interested, we can go to the Wander By bar.
What do you guys do? What do you guys do? I'm open to work right now. Just want to make sure I'm not pulling any dead weight.
Be interested just to hear him out, if nothing else.
There we go. Boss got a point. Just to hear it out. What do? You. True.
Agreed. And so Kale kind of turned back to the Rhodian. And George, I'm not going to try and even try to do a Rhodian language.
Yeah, I don't
I
suggest it.
Yeah, I don't possess that skill, so
I don't either.
so he'll turn back to the roadie and ask him, like, is this contract work, or
It's more anything for a moment. It's more escort work.
am I gonna piss off the guild?
I would not think so.
Okay.
I would suggest we discuss the details in a less conspicuous location.
I will meet you there, my friends. I cannot be seen traveling with anyone else.
Bob's
kinda-
got a point.
Okay.
He kind of looks around, and then you see him kind of hustle off into the crowd, like he's looking for his own transport, maybe.
All right, let's get going. Well, guess we're getting to know each
All
other a lot better.
Okay.
I suppose so.
All right.
All right. So you make your way through Nar Shaddaa
Oh, yeah.
in the transport. This, by the way, I made this with AI. I said, "Give me Nar Shaddaa at night," and that's what it came up with.
That looks pretty cool.
It's
Actually,
pretty
not gonna
good.
lie. Yeah.
Cool.
It's pretty good.
And so you do eventually get to the Wonder Buy Bar. It's about a 5-minute trip.
Okay.
If I have time during the trip, he will at least. 'Cause I believe I have a comm link. I bought one, so he'll just call it. He'll just send a message to his boss, let him know he's back in town,
Okay.
just to check in.
You
Be a
got-
good
you
boy.
guys got comm links. Let's sync up. Here.
Is your boss another robot?
Yep. Droid Union is by droids for droids. So he'll just send a simple message saying, "Previous job done. Prospecting new work."
What were you saying, Howie?
If we got comm links, let's make sure we all know each other's frequency.
Yeah, I think that's important.
Especially if
I don't
Very
believe
well.
I bought a comic because I'm dumb.
you need a body comm link. That's fine. Just don't get separated from.
Before we go further, everybody roll 1d100 slash
Okay.
or slash r space 1d100.
Or you go to dice roller.
Those are your starting credits.
Oh.
Oh hell
okay.
yeah, dude!
Oh, perfect. All right. Well,
Oh,
I was
nice.
going to say I was going to tell Kaylin Ajax I you guys 5 greds, but all right, fine.
So, also real quick,
Which is there a place to put the creds?
there
It's on
is
character info.
Yeah, it's on the
And
first
it's right
first
there.
thing. To the top right.
Thank
Yeah.
you very much. 28. All right. Kaylin and Ajax, you both get 5 credits.
and
I
now
don't know how word. I'm just bad at gambling.
now I need
5
everybody
credits
to
each.
now I need everyone to open up their character sheet.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you see where it says Destiny Pool.
Right.
Yes.
I
Yep.
need everyone
Underneath the
to
dice pool. Yeah.
I need everyone to click on the button on the left that says Roll Destiny. I need everyone to roll it one time.
Ooh.
Where?
There we go. Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Well, Destiny.
There you go. Found it. Evil.
Double light.
All right,
Mhm.
so we've got 2, 3, 4 light points. And if you'll notice, I'm putting those up on the rebel symbol on the left. And there's a 4 over at that little red circle. Do you see that?
Yep.
So there were 4 light points and there were 2 dark side points. And I'll put that over also a red circle. So we didn't really talk about this much the last time. So destiny points are things that you can use. It's like a meta currency, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And you guys use it. Like, let's say you guys are in the middle of a fight, and Mike's been shot, right? He's hurting bad, and let's say he takes cover behind like a stack of crates or something, right? Like, storage or something. And then he's like, oh, you know what's convenient? I look at one of these crates, and sure enough, it says Stimpaks written on the side of it. And then he spends a destiny point. He has changed the course of the story. That destiny point goes away from you, and it crosses over to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do I do for you? I can use that against you guys. I can make rolls harder. I can make it easier for enemies to hit you. I can use it in all kinds of ways.
Mm-hmm.
I can also use it to, oh, hey, look, reinforcements show up. You know, there's a
Yeah.
lot of ways I can use it. So it's a back and forth kind of a thing. If you're using force powers, which only one of you will,
It's me.
Mm-hmm.
eventually at some point, you will have to use these light side points to activate some of the force powers. Does anyone
So
have
it's
any
resources.
questions?
It gives you
Interesting.
resources as we use it, and vice
Mm-hmm.
versa.
Yes, but it is a finite pool.
Now,
Do you see
say
what I mean?
we
And it
Now that,
looks like a
so we rolled and there's 6 points total, right? 4 for you
Yeah.
guys, 2 for me. They'll flip back and forth based on how we use them, but there will never be more than 6 for this session.
Right.
got it.
Noted.
And um, we'll probably extend that because our sessions only last, a couple hours. We'll probably extend that and have those go to
Like a long rest or something.
like
Or
encounter.
yeah, per scene or encounter kind of a thing.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
And
Well-
also, it looks like it tracks it on our character sheet because right now my character sheet has 4 light destiny
dark.
points
Yep.
and 2 dark.
Yep.
It
It's on
does.
mine too.
It does have that. And we'll kind of fiddle with that as we go along, but at the same time, I'm not really sure how the character sheets track all this stuff or use that stuff. So
Well,
we may just jettison it at some point. I've got the little tokens up here with the numbers just as a reminder for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
can also use a destiny point to give yourself or like if you're making a roll, you can add a boost dice to it. That's the blue dice on the left.
Boost. Fun.
If you look under dice pool, it's the one over there on the left side. It looks like a blue square. You can give yourself one of those. It'll increase your chances of succeeding. Does everyone understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I understand.
I can use it against you and give you a blue or a black dice, which will make things harder for you.
Got it.
All right. Very good. So, you guys head over here to the Wonder Buy Bar. The first thing you see, the first thing you hear, you see a shit ton of bright lights. I hope none of you have epilepsy. Shaddaa is
Oh, it's
not the
me.
planet to be on
Extremely epileptic.
if you have epilepsy. All right, so play a little music here.
Oh wait, what's the genre of this music again, George? Just say it out loud into the microphone.
I'll write it in Discord.
Ah, darn.
So, it looks like it's pretty chill kind of. This isn't like a Friday night or anything. This is like a weekday, a Star Wars weekday. But I mean, it's a pretty good crowd. There's a lot of people in here drinking, having fun. There's holograms of dancing girls up on poles. But up on stage, you actually see a Bith musician and a what appears to be a human performer up here. And he's playing a clue horn, and she is dancing and singing. Off to your right in a booth, you see a very beautiful Chiss woman. And off to your left, sitting at the bar, hang on here, I kind of need to resize a thing. Over here, sitting off to the side, you see a Sista Vannon speaking to a Nikto, a very large Nikto, and very large, angry, mean-looking Nikto. And they're speaking with an older man. Oh, hello, who I just disappeared. They're speaking to a older man who is working behind the bar. So that's what's happening right now. And as you're looking around, the clue horn player starts up.
There you go.
Okay.
Doesn't really match her voice, but it's coming
good.
it's coming through the accompanying speakers.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, what do you guys want to do? One thing you well, everyone give me a perception check. Okay?
Gotcha. Okay. Yep. 1 second. Here we go.
Gotta go find our Rhodian.
Everyone who wants to, anyone who gives a damn.
Yeah. There we go.
Sorry, it takes a bit to find. You gotta change tabs and all that.
All right, so is that everybody?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so it looks like all of you. All of you notice that that the Rhodian is not here. Howie and Judd and Truzen, you guys noticed that as soon as you walked in, there were many eyes that kind of shifted over to the doorway when you guys walked in. You noticed that you have drawn the attention of the Chish woman back there in a booth, who's just kind of hanging out, kind of enjoying a drink. Looks like she's just by herself. But you also draw the attention of the Shista Vannon, who is also heavily armed, as Howie and Judd can see, and True. You guys all notice that he's heavily armed, and that he and the Nikto next to him are both looking at you. The Nikto next to him is wearing a similar uniform as those guards that you saw at the starport.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's local, the equivalent of local law enforcement for the Hutts.
Peacekeeper, right?
Yeah. And the bartender looks at you guys kind of worried.
And then Judd kind of looks at these, looks at around to how he says, and it looks at the Veiled Gales and says, so when you were talking to that to the guy, are you sure you got the right place? Because I don't know if this is the right place.
This is the
Did-
place.
Are any of you guys coming in hot? None of you guys got a bounty or anything like that, right?
Well, I got the one I'm supposed to
Negative.
get back. Well,
No.
I
like a bounty on you.
well, yeah, that's why I was trying to go back to my boss so I could drop him off. But then you said, "Oh, we got to go here," and well,
Look, just to let you know, I'm flat broke. I'm sure all you guys are flat broke.
oh yeah, well,
Like,
I've spent a lot of credits
I'm
on
sure
that trip, yeah, but okay.
I'm sure they paid
I
by
will
the
secure us a booth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ajax is fucking enormous. He's used to drawing
Right.
drawing attention. So
Mhm.
he'll just try to find a booth
Look,
somewhere for everyone.
just chill. Let's get a drink. People probably just staring just because they like the look of us.
Judd
Oh, okay.
Brannick.
I'll
Okay.
just give a
Yeah.
give a nod to the Chiss lady with a big smile. Let's say, let's go get a
Yep.
drink. Let's relax.
Yep.
Judd
Judd,
Brannick.
Good.
Yeah.
Just lady.
Oh,
With
there you
your-
go.
With
Both
your
gather in helmets.
Judd Brannick, with your 2 advantage, it suddenly dawns on you that the Rhodian that said, hey, how would you like to make some money, never actually stated how much money you stood to make.
yeah, and so he's like thinking, yeah, so which is why he's kind of thinking this looks like it looks like this could have been a setup, for some reason. That's what he's thinking. He says, and then he says to Kale says, look, I'm sure you're pretty good at what you do and everything, but did he actually say how much this supposed job paid?
No, I didn't want to do this, but you guys were all gung ho and I was outvoted.
Figure it out. Look, who's
He did not.
you guys know the Rhodian? You guys know him?
Well,
You seem to know him.
look, I've seen him around at other places. Let me tell you,
Well,
the guy.
Seen him where? Seen him where?
Well, he works for Logo Dot.
Lorogo. I'll write
Lorogo.
that name down in chat.
Yeah, he works for Logo Dot.
He works for Lorogo? Then he is he's swimming in money. He's not running a side gig of sending of work of like a sign guy, saying come check out this bar and all that.
Howie,
Really?
as Howie just casually blurts out Larogo the Hut, it draws
He
a
did with
whole lot of attention now. Like literally everyone in this place within earshot just looked at you, and suddenly you're keenly aware that the Nikto is staring intently at you now, kind of
I've been
sizing you
trying to
guys
go
up.
flirt with this woman. Please let me leave these people.
All right.
And
No.
so Judd kind of looks
I'm
at this,
tired of this shit.
and Judd looks at this and goes, "Oh, hello." He kind of awkwardly waves. "Hi guys. Hello, everyone. I'm Judd. Nice to meet you all."
As we're as we're going, I'm just gonna start pulling out my slicer gear, and just seeing if I can pop.
Kelvorn's like, I'm not with these people.
And Judd kind of walks up to the bar and says, "Hi, I'm
All right,
Judd."
let's choose that.
Extends a hat to the who he assumes is the bartender.
All right.
Choose
I'll
under
take that,
thing.
Judd.
So Ajax and Judd go up to the bar. True,
This
you
seems to be
crossed.
the large, intimidating people.
You crossed over across the room to the cis female that's been watching you. What do you do?
I
She's looking at you with amusement.
yeah, that's okay. I like my cheeks turn a little bit a darker shade of blue, and I'm like, "Hi, how are you?" And like the ends of my what are they called?
Leku. I
Do they
will write
start-
that in chat.
Please. My leku are like so, like
Like troll them.
they are like wiggling and like they'll like randomly twirl over each other at like the ends.
And they're
That is
twitchy.
oddly cute.
So when you do that, True, you see her start to look around the room for other Twi'lek. And then you kind of get the gist that she's aware that Twi'leks can communicate with their Leku. So she's kind of looking around to see if you're like trying to signal someone.
I am not talking to anyone. I just talking to you.
Do I?
Sorry. I
And
get
she,
nervous.
she looks at you and she smiles pleasantly. She's like, "Do I know you? Do we have business?"
No, I just saw you and I had to talk to you.
Ooh.
Did you need to deliver something to me? Did you have money that somebody owes me?
No, I actually don't even know who you are. I just
And she said, "Well, there's a reason for that. It's because I don't tell people who I am usually."
that's fine. You don't have to tell me the rest. I just wanted to say hi and talk and stuff. And I'm just being like the most awkward like lesbian ever.
All right. You don't even have to roll for that. Achieved.
That's great.
Nice.
like all the Twi'lek around are like, oh my god,
So
poor
as
wolf.
as
doing
this
great.
happens, Kale and Howie, you guys see 4 weakways walk into the entrance like just the same way that you guys came in, and they're
They
kind of
enter
looking
the
at you
entrance.
guys.
At
And if,
us two or the group as a whole?
well, give me a perception check.
Okay.
And
Sorry,
put,
I am on a
that's okay. Put 2 penalty dice on it because this is a loud club and it's kind of hard to pick stuff up. A lot of lights flashing, hard to read faces a little bit.
that didn't work. How do I add penalty dice?
All right, see
to-
on the where you're looking at your sheet. See where it if you scroll up above your skills, if you go on your character sheet, okay. There's a purple dice symbol. It looks like a downward triangle. Add 2 to that.
I thought I just said that to the dice pool.
Yeah. and then make
I
your
thought I-
skill check.
Yeah, I thought I did that. It didn't add it.
It absolutely
Let me
did
try
not
again.
add it. No.
Oh, did that time.
Okay. So 2 successes and a threat. Um. So with the 2 successes, you definitely see that the weak ways walked in, and it looks like they kind of saw the two of you, and then they kind of nodded all between one another, and then another one pointed out Ajax and Judd, and a third pointed out True Zen, and they kind of talk amongst themselves. And with the threat, we're just gonna get down to it. These guys mean you no good, so we're going to roll for initiative. So how do we do
Hell
that?
yeah.
How do we do that? Well, if you go to combat, you'll see.
You either choose cool or vigilance.
So here, we're going to say that it's vigilance, just because you weren't expecting somebody. You were looking for somebody you thought you had work. You weren't expecting somebody to come in and maybe jump you, or act aggressively to you. So I need all of you to roll using vigilance.
Okay.
Do we have to select our token like in D&D or?
No. Here's the thing. Initiative in this game is not a fun,
Not the
easy
same.
process. No.
Well,
Gotcha.
you were.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
You got a lot
Ajax
of them. You're
fucking
almost
lived
first
for
this.
this.
We may
Yeah.
we may find a way to speed this up.
Expedite.
We may house rule this to hell and back. All right. So let me
will
roll 5 times.
Keep it freeform.
Let me roll 5 times for our friends.
I get to flirt with the guys I was talking to. Damn.
They're going to roll cool because they were totally prepared, because they knew they were going to walk in and maybe jump somebody. So we'll roll that 5 times for them. Kale Vorn, re-roll that without the penalty die. Oh, never mind. I was looking at your earlier roll. Never mind. Don't re-roll. You're fine.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Let me look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So this is where the ass-kicking part of this whole process starts in. We have to go in order by how many successes and advantages you have. And then that's
Ooh,
how
that's
we
me.
determine initiative. So,
We have Ajax is the most.
well, hang on.
Has
Where's the
none.
initiative? Oh, turn order. Okay. So, if you
Oh wow.
look at the turn order, it actually does a lot of the work for us. Thank God.
Thank
And
I have
God.
to mute for a second. My district manager is going to be calling me, so give me just a moment.
Oh, okay.
Go for it.
District manager. That sounds heavy.
He's checking on security cameras. Hey, get me in that initiative. What are we playing?
All right. So, I've put this in order now. Does everyone see that? So you
Yes.
see where it says PC and
Gotcha.
NPC?
Yes. It doesn't highlight who's who, but someone
It does
is there.
not. It does not. So when you roll initiative, you're rolling for your side.
Huh.
Got it.
Interesting.
When the bad guys roll, they're rolling for their side.
So it's not necessarily initiative isn't necessarily tied to a specific character.
It's not.
So someone gets to go on 3-2 thanks to Ajax's initiative vigilance.
Most of the bad guys are going to get to go all together. Oh man, that might
Yeah,
suck for
they
y'all.
roll pretty good.
All right.
That's fine.
So, with that, we are going to move to a tactical map.
Tactical.
Fantastic.
Let me kind of rearrange you guys based on order where you were. So,
Yeah. Sure was
Current-
macking up money.
Kerr and Moctigo were down here talking to Brash Carrick, and then this is where Ajax and Judd Brannick were moving down to. Hey, super friends. Kaelvorn and Howie were hanging out to the back.
Yeah.
Right, they didn't
If
want to
there
be
was
seen with us because
if
they're
there was any kind
losers.
of like place to sit that was space open, I'll take the chessboard if Kale wants to sit on the other side.
I'm fine with you guys
Well, he's
post up at the chessboard.
There you go. Kale, get on the other side. We're playing, but I have my splicer gear out in the open.
like Lockwood said, he's probably not gonna be able to answer for a second. So I think he would be all right with that.
Oh, we'll be fine.
So here are the weequay that came into the entrance, and we will wait for Lockwood to see if he is able to come back at all.
Yeah, if he wants to be right here, or not.
I will say that as the weekways look like they're advancing on you aggressively,
Got it.
that I will say that it kind of triggers other folks in the bar, and people, it looks like people kind of are used to this sort of thing. You know, this is not their first rodeo with fights happening in the Wonder Buy bar.
Hold on. Okay.
Mhm.
Does everyone
Oh,
understand that?
Okay.
Makes sense.
Mike, do you need
Shadda's
help?
rough one.
No, I mean, yeah. I just my internet dropped for just a second. So, but I'm back anyway. So,
Okay.
okay. I'll
So
figure it out.
when all this starts going down, the dancer, singer, and the Sith horn player, the Bith Sith horn player, all dive back behind the stage, looking like they want to take cover. The bartender drops down behind the bar. And True, you see that the Chiss woman that you're talking to, she sits there like none of this bugs her at all.
Okay. I am just.
I have returned.
Hello.
Welcome back. How is the district manager?
Good.
All right, very well. All right, so I was just explaining to them
We're
if
backing up on the top.
if
Oh,
you
there
look
it
at
is.
if you
It's
look at
fine.
the turn order, Lockwood, you'll see how it says PC, NPC, PC, PC, PC.
Yeah.
So when you roll initiative in this game, you're not rolling for you yourself. You're rolling for your side.
Okay.
So you guys,
It's like how in Draw Steel we got to choose who went, but we still have to roll for our slots.
Interesting. Okay.
I don't know why it.
So Ajax has the ball in initiative. But we could have like either you or Truzen act.
I've got to actually go up here and check these results because it shouldn't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's got you. It counted you guys all twice. I don't
Oh,
think
really?
that's normal.
Is it counting the other
Did it
parties
have
somehow?
your last party's initiative still in there?
The last party, you guys are the first party.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if the party 2 got to do stuff yet.
Obviously, we're the favorites, so that makes sense.
We are the favorites.
So
Favorite.
we're gonna remove. Let's see here. 2, 2, 2. We're gonna remove the bottom 5,
Okay.
except for the NPC. We're gonna remove the bottom 5 PC results. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 5 on 5. That's how that should be. So I will say this: Halcater and Kale. Kale, did you decide you wanted to sit over here with Halcater or no?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So Kale and Halcater, these weequay look similar to Hondo Onaka, the same pirate captain that flew you out here, or alleged pirate captain. But they look a lot beefier and younger and in better shape than he was. A lot more formidable is what I'm trying to say. All right, so aggression is upon you. PCs, what would you like to do? Who wants to go first?
I don't mind going first. Just
I could go first because I'm open to helping people.
Also,
I see that I see the maneuver and assist, and I have some interesting ideas that require a question.
so
So,
real quick
mhm.
before we move further, I forgot to say that this guy and Moktigo, the Shisavanan, and the Nictail that you guys saw earlier talking to the bartender, they don't seem all that phased by it, but you notice that they both put their hands on their weapons, like, if shit comes to us, we'll finish it.
Mhm.
So you would also guess they're used to this kind of thing. All right, go ahead. What were you saying, Howie?
I was just saying if I'm willing to spend both my action and my maneuver to grant assist to people.
I
Just to see if
Well,
that.
you guys are closer to where the danger is going to be. I'm a humongous tank, so I'm not really that worried if they engage on me. That's why I want to go first to close in and maybe draw aggro. But if you guys want to get out of there, that'd be a good way to use that first.
If I leave, then Kale is just getting jumped. Um, I guess if we're together. So yeah, let's have you go first for the first, so we can at least spread out aggro for Kale and Howie and go from
Ajax
there.
is beefy. Look at that, 16 wounds and 6 soak.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Soak? Oh my
he's
god,
made
get
for that.
there.
Yeah.
I
Big
have
boy.
2.
Big
I am
boy.
paper.
Again, I was pretty focused. I'm like, if I want to make a big beefy boy,
It is
with
beefy.
Yeah, I
beef
got-
and a side of potatoes to go with.
I got 15 wounds, 5 soak, so not quite
Second
as much.
best in the party, I'd say.
All right, what are we doing, Ajax? Also,
All right,
if you
I
pull
s-
up that cheat sheet PDF, it will on page 3. It shows you some things that you can do for like combat maneuvers. You get one maneuver, and then you can use strain to buy an extra maneuver.
Is strain like just exhaustion, like you getting tired?
Yes. If you
Okay.
go to 0 strain, you will pass out.
Noted.
it.
So it's like health bar 2. All right. How does movement work?
So movement in this game is supposed to be where you're going to from zone to zone. Technically, right here, see where you are next to the Sistavanen Kerr.
Right.
You would be what we would call engaged with him. You'd be within melee distance of him. So the way this works, you'd be in short range with Moktigo because you're not within engaged range, but you are within short range, meaning he could probably move over to you if he needed to. I'm just using this as an example. They're not actually moving to attack you.
Right.
Now, medium range would be twice that. So, okay, 30 feet is going to be up to short range, like this.
Gotcha.
And then 60 feet would be further out. 60 feet would be medium range. And then anything past that's going to be long range, extreme range. So,
Let's
in
say
this,
I wanted to move to these weak way. Meet
okay,
them halfway, as it were. How
across
much
the
can I
sky?
move?
So you can move 30 feet as part of your maneuver. If you want a second maneuver, you can take 2 strain and then move an additional 30 feet. It's kind of like dash, but you're not wasting
Costs
your
one,
action.
yeah.
You are using exhaustion. You're using your batteries.
Noted. I think I'll just move the 30 for now. He will take his shield off of his back, and he will look. Basically, a group of people acting aggressively immediately triggers his riot suppression protocol.
Okay.
He
And
clocked it immediately.
one of the weak ways points at you and says, "Hey, get a load of the riot suppressing droid." All right. Does that end your turn?
No, he will look at these, he will look at this group and he will say to them, I already turned the voice on. He will look at them and say, do you have business with the Union?
And he will sort of ask as a question and a sort of threat, as he will take a combat stance and just. They'll probably get the first move here, but they're not catching me unaware.
So, one of the weak way looks back at you and says, "You know what? Sure, yeah, we kind of, yeah, in a way you could say." All right, so it's their turn now. One of them is going to cross over and engage with Kale Vorn. one of them is going to move this way and engage with Howie Borb. Howie, this dude is big.
Hey man, I'm just fucking around on my computer as I'm scrambling for my blaster.
This guy will run. Let's see. He's going to run towards Howie, but he doesn't have enough movement to get there. This
You
one's
mean
going to run up to
Mean the judge?
Ajax, and then this one will run up to Ajax. I'm sorry, what I say to Howie?
Yeah.
I meant to
to
Judd. Yeah, pardon me.
Okay.
All right, so now what are they going to do? They're going to try to shoot you. Now, when they try to shoot you, anytime you try to attack somebody, you're going to start with 2 purple dice, 2 what we call difficulty dice. Does everyone understand that?
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So the first one, and I had them move all at once. I should have had them move individually, just because I kind of
Oh,
moved them.
we get it. They're all their initiative. is
Yeah,
all
because they're
mixed.
all lumped in together. So we'll have this weak way. He pulls
Well,
out.
actually, only 4 of them are
Yeah.
up right now.
Oh, that's right. Hang on. This guy will say he's back here. We'll say he didn't make it over to Chunky Plymouth. All right.
Okay.
So, and he'll go towards the end of the turn. So, this guy, no, that guy's not going. This guy's going to try to stab you, Caelvorn. He rushes over to you. Again, this guy is pretty big. Looks like a linebacker. And he's going to try to knife you with his vibro knife. All
Okay.
right, let's see here. Or wait a minute. No, he already had his vibro knife drawn, and he's going to try to plunge that into you. Very important to note, because I don't want to have to waste their. These are minions, and they can't suffer strain.
Okay.
So
Also, they can't take extra maneuvers.
yeah,
Ah, okay. Good.
So-
I was thinking that.
this guy is going to try to stab into you, Caelvorn, because you look stabbable.
He does look stabbable.
Yeah, I gotta say.
He probably looks like he's already been stabbed a few times.
Mhm.
That definitely factors into it.
He does not hit. He gets 2 advantage, however, and I'm going to say with that 2 advantage, let's see, how do I want to spend that 2 advantage? Uh-oh, we have somebody. Oh, we have a spammer in chat. Okay. He will spend that 2 advantage to add a boost dice to one of his buddies that's going to attack next. And that buddy is going to be this guy over here who's about to knife Howie Borb.
Oh, please don't.
So he'll get a boost dice.
Don't die.
So the first guy's vibroblade attack, which only granted advantage, is able to be used on this guy's attack on me.
Yes.
Doesn't even-
You can
Okay, perfect.
give
Noted.
advantages to your allies. Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Got it.
add a boost dice. So his friend over there is inspired by his bold attack on you.
I'm
That's what we're
distracted by the knife fight over there.
Yeah. It drew your attention.
So
Noted.
he will roll. Oh, that is 4 successes.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Dang.
Let's see. Does he want to spend 2 of that? Yeah, he's going to spend 2 of that and choose to roll on critical. So let's see. Let me pull up.
I
Do
gotta
what?
go pick the cool eye patch now.
Let me roll a 1d100, and then we will consult the critical table.
Awesome.
Low is good, I think.
Yeah. So a 9.
Oh, that's really low.
Slowed
Sorry,
down.
Woodard.
The target can only act during the last allied initiative slot on his next turn.
That's not good.
So on this
Cool.
turn, you can go, if you guys decide that you're going to go earlier, you can do that. But on the next turn, it's got to be you're taking that last slot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So there's also the damage component of that. You're going to take a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage minus whatever soak you have.
I have 2
So
soaks.
you said they spent 2. Does that factor into it? Spending 2
Yeah.
to give that injury?
Yeah.
Factoring to. Oh no.
You-
He
you have
only
to
spent 2 on the one critical, but he still got. Or wait, no, hang on. I'm screwed up. I for some reason I was thinking he had advantages. He cannot get a critical on that.
Okay, thank goodness.
So all he's doing, so you're not slowed, and all you can do. Thank you for catching that, Rick. So you take 4, 8 minus 2 damage for soak.
Got it. So 6 in total.
He stabs
So-
Howie good.
Oh wait,
Okay.
hang on. He's got Pierce too. That changes the calculus. So he's got 2 qualities, but to activate those qualities though, he has to spend
2 advantages, right?
Yeah. So never mind. He doesn't do. It's just 8 damage.
You
Got
just
it.
get
So-
stabbed.
And soaked by 6. So youch, I'm at half.
Soaked by 2, so you're at 6. Yeah. So Kale, this guy missed you, and then this other guy ran up and just shanked Howie.
Oh, fucker.
That's unfortunate.
All right,
All
we're
right.
swearing.
Next.
And it goes into current. Current, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Youch.
So next is this guy over here by Ajax.
Now I have my riot shield, which gives, I believe, 2 extra difficulty dice when they try to attack me.
Yeah, and let me adjust their totals. This could get nasty for them. So we'll go with the guy on top first. He's going to try to stab at you with his vibro blade.
Let's see it.
Oh, good lord.
You got nothing. They got nothing.
So this guy tries to stab at you and he breaks his knife. The other guy sees that, does the same thing, gets 2 successes. So that's going to be 4, 5, 6 damage. How much soak do you have?
I have 6 soak.
You take no damage. All right.
I imagine that
is-
guy looks towards the guy fighting Borb. It's like, wait a minute, let's switch. Hang on.
That
It's
is
like,
all
hold on.
4 of those NPCs that were bunched up. The other one will get to go before the last player turn in this round. So next up is you guys again. Who wants to go next?
I think I can go. 'Cause I'm sure Judge sees what's going on.
I would hope so.
Yeah, he looks at this and he sees how he's being stabbed, and he goes, "Ah, shucks!" And he takes out his blaster and shoots
Aw,
at the guy that
shucks.
stabbed, and shoots at the guy who the weak way that stabbed Howie.
All right, you can definitely shoot him without a range penalty.
Okay,
If he was next to you, there'd be an extra difficult dice.
right,
dice.
yeah. Okay, so then I would roll what?
So you're gonna roll. You're trying to shoot him with your heavy blaster, or what kind of gun do you have?
Oh, it's a light blaster pistol. Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna do. You're gonna open your sheet. You're gonna put 2 purple dice under the dice pool.
Okay.
That's the purple downward triangle. Switch
got
that
it.
to where it says 2, and then
Mhm.
under weapons, there's going to be. You see your light blaster pistol.
Yep.
You see where it says damage critical, and then it has a dice symbol.
Yep.
Click
the
the
dice.
dice symbol.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, that's 1 success and a triumph. Would you like?
Right.
Would you like to first attack roll you guys have in the game, and it's a crit?
Okay.
Hey, nice.
right.
Would you like to
Okay.
use that to cause a critical wound?
Yeah, might as well get rid of this guy because he stabbed Howie.
So
Thank you.
here's the bad news. You did 5
Okay.
damage plus 1 success is 6 damage.
Yeah.
These guys have 4 soak.
Uh-huh.
But so only 2 of that damage would go through. Here's the good news. When you minions, which are what these guys are, they
Right.
cannot take a critical hit. So if you use your triumph to critically hit them, they're just dead.
Okay, yeah.
So first attack of the game, Mike just domes a weak way.
There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, Howie gives you a thumbs up while he's sitting there bleeding to death.
It's like, so he goes. So
Ow.
yeah, he just shoots the guy. I think I can also do. So that's I think because I do. So I can think if I do for my turn, I can do.
Free
let's see.
Viperblade.
And then I can do. Let's see. So for combat thing, I can do. So one action, and I can do one maneuver, right? And
So you've already done your action. You can still use your maneuver. Yeah.
okay.
Isn't
So
drawing his weapon a maneuver?
Oh
It
wait,
is.
yeah, it is. Did
It
you
is.
draw your weapon?
I did draw my weapon out.
Then
when I
that's
did
your
that.
that's your maneuver.
That's my
You can
maneuver.
suffer 2 strain to take another maneuver.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that right now because I got that, and so then what I'm going to do though is I'm probably going to have to move for somewhere, probably where there's some cover, but I would have to probably leap over the bar to do that.
So if you want to leap over the bar, that will be taking cover. Yes, you
Okay.
will be harder to hit at range, and you will be harder to see.
Okay, so that's what he's gonna. So that's what he's gonna do because he's gonna go ahead after he shoots the guy. He's gonna like leap over the bar because he doesn't know if these guys have pistols or not. So that's why he's
Okay.
gonna duck behind that. So that's what he's gonna do.
All right, you're about to find out if they have pistols. So
Okay,
you're gonna jump down over here.
Yep. And as soon as he does that, he turns to this guy. And goes, "Hi, I'm Judd. Nice place you got here." So,
And he kind of looks at you like you're nuts, But he's like, "Yeah, welcome to the Wonder By," and he's trying to keep his head down so he doesn't get shot.
right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Does that end your turn?
Yes, it does. Yeah.
I mean, it's a good turn. You
It is a good turn. I like it. Yeah.
you plunked it, dude. All right, first roll or first combat roll of the game.
Yeah, one shot, one kill.
We had 1 shot, 1 kill. So, who wants to go next for you guys?
I'll go next. I'm gonna help Kale and Zen if possible. So I guess here's a fun question. So I already had my splicer gear out. Would I be able to take the assistance action? And since we're in like a club, I get into the system that targets the lights and just start pointing them at the weak ways, blinding them to try and give 2 people assistance. Because I'll use my action to turn into a maneuver and then take 2 assist maneuvers.
If you want to do that using your, because remember, to take 2 maneuvers, you have to suffer 2 strain.
Well, it says that I can max take 2 strain. I can max take 2 maneuvers per turn. I'm taking my regular action, and then
Yeah.
I'm taking my free maneuver.
Yeah, so you always get 1 action, 1 maneuver. So if you
Yeah.
want to take a total, so you're not saying you want to take 2 maneuvers?
I want to take the action that lets me take a maneuver. That's on the combat page under actions. The first option is do a maneuver, perform an additional maneuver.
Right, so spending an action instead of spending strain is what you're asking.
Yes, I'm spending my action instead of spending strain.
No. For the action, you. Oh no. I see what you mean.
Got it.
So you're giving up your ability to do anything to do 2 maneuvers.
I'm giving up my action to instead give people bonus dice.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Yes.
Um.
I'll use my action and my maneuver for that. If I can target the lights to have them start kind of blinding the weak ways as I'm...
Well, first of all, we have to establish that you're somewhere where you can slice into. Is there any kind of terminal next to that table that you're sitting at? Which definitely looks like a dejarik table.
You know
If only there was some kind of meta currency we could use.
You
right?
guys all right with the meta currency trying it out?
Yeah, won't do anything till we use it.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna click use light side.
Okay.
Nice.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Okay, it seems to set everything properly.
All right.
Okay.
So
So
it
also-
turns out you have changed the story. Turns out there is an access terminal sitting right there behind you. It's kind of hidden behind a house plant, like a fern, like a Star Wars fern.
as the blade is like stuck in like my gut, I'm just like I pull out my splicer gear and I just start throwing whatever like you guys see there's like a dozen cables coming out of it, and I'm just figuring out like clunk, and I just quickly start tapping at the SCG as fast as I can, as you guys see the light start splurring around. So,
Clunk, clunk, said the slicer mans.
yep, clunk, clunk. You know, sometimes they make different noises, but we're starting with clunk, clunk. I think
Now
it's
we're
a
not
good
going to write you too bad. You got shanked.
there you go. See? So yeah, I'm going to assist Kale, and I'll assist True. I'll assist both of them. And I can't move because I'm in maneuver, so that's it. As I'm typing the keyboard and says like, okay, you guys should be good.
So you're given a bonus dice to.
Kale and to True. Let's see how good these are. I was trying to look up pictures of like what are the chances of good rolls with the bonus die, and they seem to be pretty good.
All right. So next up, who's going next?
I'll go.
All right, Kale, you have a boost dice. So when you look at your dice pool, you're going to add a blue dice. It's all the way on the left. You see that?
I do.
Make sure there's a 1 in there, and then there's 2 difficulty dice, because whatever you do is going to have a difficulty of 2.
All right. So I'm going to use my maneuver to slip the brass knuckles on, and I'm going to punch the guy that's in front of me.
I'm not gonna say you'd have to use a maneuver to put your brass knuckles on. I'm gonna give you a freebie and say that you've already got your brass knuckles on.
Right, he was the one who
Okay.
clocked them when they came in, right? So
Yeah,
he probably
I mean, you're,
expecting trouble.
And
You
to
know.
be fair, I was immediately going to put my brass knuckles on, but then we rolled for.
I mean,
initiative,
you're-
and I was like, okay.
you're an edgelord. You probably keep them on when you're dropping a deuce.
Makes wiping very
Alright.
difficult.
So if I did this correctly, I should be able to click here. and
All
hopefully
right.
that-
God.
Good
Wow.
lord. So
This is what I'm talking about.
Good lord.
I'm not going to tell you how to use your triumph, okay, or your advantage. You can tell me what you want to do with them, but I will tell you at the base level right now, you have done 6 damage to this weak way. He's wearing some heavy clothing, and he's a pretty barrel-chested, muscled weak way. So if you choose just to do damage and then use your triumph and your advantage for other stuff, you're only going to do about 2 points of damage to him. If you want to use your triumph, you just fractured his skull in the front and dropped him and killed him.
That works for me.
Okay, so you use your triumph to kill this minion, and then what would you like to do with that advantage? If you look at that PDF cheat sheet, it will show you on page 5 options that you can use with that advantage.
You can recover 1 strain. You can add a bonus die to next allied character's next check. So, True can get another bonus die.
Sure. Sounds great to me. She can have 2 bonus dice.
There you go.
Well, she's gonna have one. She's gonna have 1 bonus dice from you. She's already got 1 from another character.
Oh, you can only max out 1?
No, she can still have 2. I'm just saying
Oh.
he's only giving her 1.
Oh, okay.
You gave
Or
her
it's
1, and
like
then
you can
he's
only
giving
give
her 1.
1 per triumph.
So she'll
Okay.
she'll
Or
still
2.
have 2, but yeah, you're only gonna get, you're only gonna get the plus 1, each time. It has to be, 1 triumph equals 1 boost dice. All right.
Cool.
Does that end your turn?
I mean, technically, I still have my maneuver, so I'm going to go ahead and close the distance to this guy and let him know he's next.
1, 2, 3.
Hell yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Rat dropping bodies.
4, 5. All right. So you step over the dead body of that weak way, who's laying there with his brains are starting to seep out of the front of that fractured skull. You really just cratered this dude's head. All right.
Yeah.
Does that end your turn?
Yes, it does.
All right. Or wait, hang on. You moved off that stool and moved over here?
Yeah, that was because
was
you
his
said I
maneuver,
didn't.
right?
That was my maneuver.
Oh yeah, you used your attack before. Never mind. All right, so you cross over to that dude. Next up is True. True, you're going to have 2 difficulty dice on whatever it is you want to do, but you've also got 2 boost dice now because of your buddies.
About
I
to make you look good.
I am going to
Flirt some more.
I'm going to
Use it to the flirt check. What yeah.
I'm going
Eyes
to
on the prize.
die, and my my Leiku like it's like they deflate. They just go. They just
Deflate.
They just slump down. In obvious disappointment, and I'm like, ugh, I have to go help them. I promise I'll be right back to hopefully continue this conversation in a better direction. And I move towards the fight.
How far can we move with a maneuver?
With a maneuver, you could move 30 feet.
Cool. So maneuver, move 30 feet, and you have your blaster.
Yes, I'm gonna start blasting.
So you have a blaster. The blaster is going to be at a range of 30 feet. Anything
It
past
has
that, anything past that 30 feet is going to be at 1 difficult dice more. 1 difficulty dice more.
We're barely too far. So it's 1 difficulty dice extra. So it's 3 difficulty dice?
Yes.
Okay. You want to spend
We
both
should take 2
dice?
strain and move a little bit closer.
Yeah,
I don't
unless
know.
you want to suffer 2 strain.
Yeah.
Then you get it.
Oh,
Then you'll get
suffer
another
2.
maneuver, and you can move closer if you want to.
That's fine.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
You spend 2 strain, and you get nice and close.
And you got another 30 feet of movement, or however much you want to get up to another 30 feet of movement. All right. So you move up. Who are you going to try to shoot?
That guy, that guy, that guy. I think like this guy's.
Yes, that guy.
You could also
Alright.
shoot Howie or Ajax if you want.
One more
All right.
time?
So you're going to shoot this guy?
Yes.
Okay. Remember, you've got 2
All right.
boost dice and 2 difficulty dice.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
How do you choose
Ooh.
extra dice?
Oh, well,
On
yeah,
the,
didn't
so
have-
on the dice pool, you've got to put those 2 purple dice
Oh,
back
at the
on.
top. Okay.
so 2 purple and 2 blue.
Yeah, 2 purple and 2 blue.
Oh, that was a really good roll as well. Damn.
That was a really good roll. You could have really messed up
Okay.
somebody. All right, so you still get 2. Well,
That
you
would have
did.
been
Hang
5
on.
successes.
Hang on, it didn't roll your.
Want me to reroll the whole thing?
It didn't roll your skill. So she's hitting the wrong button.
Well, no, I rolled the skill. I was like, oh, I'll just add the 4 dice in as well. Does it have to go all
No,
together?
then we have to. No, then we have to do the math on that.
Okay, got it. All right, sorry. 1 second. Okay, so dice pool together, and then we go down to the weapon and click.
There we go. That
Oh,
that
Even
that's,
better.
that's a
Dang.
problem. Jesus. All right. Well. So
There
that
you go.
is- So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage, and then you have 2 advantage that you can figure out how you want to use. So with the 9, let me see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. You shoot him. He takes 5 points of damage. This guy looks bad.
Got it. Do
His
you want?
his heavy clothing kind of soaked up some of it, but it got into him. He's got a little fire burning on the right side of him from where you hit him.
You can spend 2 advantage to give the next character. Sorry. You can perform an additional free maneuver, which I don't think will matter here. You can give the guy a penalty die. The next give the guy a penalty die, or you can give someone else a bonus die.
I want to give someone else a bonus.
All right, someone else gets a bonus die. So
It just says you could for one. It's next allied character, so you don't need to be specific.
okay.
Yes, the next person will get.
Can we-
bonus die.
Can she take the one advantage twice with both of those advantages? So she can just give Ajax 2 bonus, or we assume Ajax is going. So
Well,
would
yeah,
that
Ajax is the only one who hasn't gone yet. So she can give that to the next ally. I mean, she's got 2 of them. She can spend them any way she wants to. So she can spend 1 to give it to the next allied character's next check, or she can spend 2 to give to any allied character's next check. So she can give 2 right now to Ajax, or she can give 1 to anybody else.
So you give 1 to somebody else, and then she'll use the other advantage to recover strain. How's that sound?
That sounds perfect.
Cool.
All right, let me look real quick. I'm just gonna look under your weapon stats because I want to make sure of something.
No problem. I think its light blaster pistol was just selected.
It has a stun setting on there. I'm gonna go in there and add that. Hang on. Let
Fantastic.
me go into truths, combat qualities.
Oh, is it a section that has to come up?
Yeah, it was listed under features, but not qualities. When it's listed under qualities, it'll show up on that little menu.
My bad. Thank you.
No, that's good. We're all learning.
Cool.
All right, so now you're giving 2 advantage. Did you say you're giving 2 advantage or 1 advantage to Ajax?
Cover 1 strain and then 1 boost to the next
Okay,
allied character.
gotcha.
check.
All right, very good.
That's it.
All right, so that'll end your turn. Next is going to be
It goes so much faster once we
Yes.
figure out how things work.
next is going to be this weak way, and he didn't like the look of the edgelord that just busted open his friend's head. He's going to move. He's going to move over here and jump behind the bar, thinking he's taking cover, and then he jumps back here, and then he sees Chonky Flemons and Brash Carrick behind the bar. So he's gonna. He didn't anticipate that. He didn't see Chonky Flemons, aka Judd Brannick, dive behind the bar. So he's gonna try to shoot Judd Brannick.
Oh crap. Okay. All right.
So that's gonna be 2 penalty dice. I am gonna spend a dark side point.
Okay.
So he doesn't have to disengage with me or anything like that?
No, there's no disengage.
Okay.
There's not any attacks of opportunity in this.
Okay.
So he jumped back behind here, thought he was going to be safe from the big bad edgelord. Jumps back here. Oh God, bounty hunter! And so he's going to take a shot with his heavy blaster pistol,
Okay.
and he's got 1 boost dice because I spent a dark side point.
Okay.
Woo! So good news, he hit you.
Okay.
Well, maybe that's not good news for you, but it's good news for me. So he
Right.
did 7, 8, 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, that's big. But he also got a threat.
Mm-hmm.
So as part of his threat, his gun just ran out of ammo.
Okay.
On this one shot that did minus soak, 9 points of damage.
And I got and I got 3 soak on my guy.
So yeah, he did 9 points. So you have 3 soaks. So that's what, 6 total?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there you go. So
Okay,
this
so it
guy
takes-
got a pretty good shot in on you. You and Howie
Oh,
both
yeah.
have taken some hits.
Yeah, so I got to take minus 12. So I got the 12 threshold. So I got to take 6 off of that, right?
Yeah, you're gonna change. Yeah, you can just do a minus and then -6.
Okay. Ouch. Yeah, that was not good. It's like,
You guys hear Judd scream behind the bar,
okay.
and then you hear an older man say, "You're gonna want to put some salve on that."
Yeah, no shit. No kidding, man.
All right, next up is the start of the next round. So here's the thing: when it returns back to the top of the round, you're still not tied to who went when.
Okay.
So it's literally any one of you can go now because we're back up to a PC turn.
I think after getting shot like that, Judd would immediately on instinct shoot back at this guy.
Okay.
If you
But
go
I
first,
just-
it means you get a bonus die.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Sounds
So
good.
that's yeah. So I'm just just going to be immediately instinctively as soon as he got hit, probably in the shoulder or something, just immediately shoot at this guy who shot him. So
Hey, sorry, I have to interrupt. I have to go to bed. I have an early morning tomorrow.
no worries.
Okay, I think we're gonna go and continue. I should go to bed too, but I don't have to be at work as early tomorrow. So I'm gonna push us and have us go through to at least to 11, because I want to
Okay.
try to finish this up. Kelsey,
Yeah.
are you cool with Alex playing?
Yes, I'm
Truza?
very cool with that.
Okay.
You know, I have to open tomorrow, so
Okay.
I am trapped.
Well, I
I'll
hope
go.
I hope you had fun.
I did. I loved it. I'm having so much fun.
All
Thank
right.
you.
We will see you
Have
next
a good
time.
night, everyone.
All right. Good night, Kelsey.
Adios.
All right. So we established Judge going next. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
Kill him.
All right. So then
So-
I have to add an advantage dice, right?
You add you're gonna add a boost dice, so that's a blue dice,
Okay.
and then you're gonna make sure that you have 2 purple dice.
2 purple dice on top of that. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I just go ahead and roll my weapon dice.
Yeah, roll it from the weapon.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so that is a hit and an advantage. So you're gonna do 6 points of damage
Mm-hmm.
to this dude. So you definitely you shoot him in like the upper arm,
Right.
and he's kind of like oh, kind of makes a noise. But you definitely put a hurt on him.
Okay.
What do you want to do with that
Alright.
advantage?
The advantage is, let me take a look at that. What are we going to do with that for a second? Let me see what I got. For the advantage that I just got, let's see. Let me take a look here for a second. So, it's just a 1. I don't have any strain that I can need to recover. And I wouldn't say necessarily it's a critical injury that I've got either from getting shot like that.
You did not get a critical injury.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and use the advantage then to basically give that to whoever's going to be the next player.
All right.
Yeah, so do that.
You're going to give a boost dice to the next person.
Pass it on. Yeah.
All right. Next up are the bad guys, 2 of which are dead. We'll take them out now.
This
All right.
game is the bonus dice seem really good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Very important.
I don't know if we're just like it's easy to just give someone a helping hand, but
I think that's kind of intended.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So let's see. 2 of them are dead. 2 of them are alive, or 3 of them are alive, but only 2 of them are going right now. They're both going to attack Ajax.
One of them's got a broken blade.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a blade anymore. He's going to spin his maneuver to draw his heavy blaster pistol. And then this one will do the same. So they both draw their blasters.
My shield, in addition to defensive 2, also has deflecting 2. So it also gives the 2 difficulty dice to ranged attacks as well.
All right, so on a range, I think it adds the black dice. Not the difficulty dice. It adds black dice to them, to their roll.
Gotcha.
So, you've got 2 though?
It is deflection 2, yes.
Okay. So, they will
Let me look up the keyword over here just to
add
make sure.
2 black dice. Because I was looking at this earlier. Hang on here.
Item qual-
Range.
And now it's +1 range defense. So I don't know what that means.
I'm about to read it out for y'all.
Yep.
A character adds a number of black dice. I forgot what the black dice are called. Equal to his defense rating to all combat checks directed against him. So,
Oh, so just 2 extra black dice. Gotcha.
yeah, 2 extra black dice.
to me it's penalty die.
It's called setback. is what
Right.
it
It's
Yeah,
setback.
setback. That's what it is.
Gotcha.
So, because they are also engaged with you, that adds another difficulty dice. They're probably not going to hit you. All right.
Well,
So, huh?
I prefer it that way. I'd prefer it that way if they
So
don't hit me.
we'll go top bottom again. Oh God, and then top bottom again. Oh.
Oh, no.
Just
Nope.
holy shit. That's
Whoa.
terrible. Wait, is there anything even more that counts for 2?
Nope. Nope.
Those are called failures and threats.
Yeah.
So the failures just cancel out successes. So the failures just mean they don't hit you with their, with their shots. The threats.
Can I get a free
though,
shot on them? One of them?
The threats, no, that would be broken. I like where your head's at, but no. Let's see here. What do they want to do?
If they got despair, 1 despair could be your range attack hits like one of your allies. But that's like even worse than.
Yeah. Actually,
Can
that
I
is
just
the
point their
thing.
blasters at each other?
I'm gonna say the dude that failed the hardest, which was this guy, tried to shoot you, Ajax, and wound up shooting his friend. So that's 7.
Hey Jackson, you just grab the gun, turn it, and bang.
We'll say it just deflects off his shield.
Oh, get
Wow.
this.
Oh, yeah. That makes
So he has 4
Brutal.
soak, but 7 damage were done. That leaves 3 left over to take. That dude only had 3 health left. He's dead.
Hey, that guy got
There
a
you
kill.
go.
Good job.
This is fun.
All right. Next up is, or wait, no, the bad guys just went, except for this dude. Next up is a PC. Who wants to go next?
I haven't got a chance to kill anybody yet, guys.
Yeah, Ajax, get him.
Ajax would
Alright.
like to kill someone, please.
It's true. He lives for this sort of thing. As much as a droid can enjoy something, he enjoys this. So I would like to use a maneuver to
I was
aim.
made to kill.
Exactly.
You're going to use a
So
maneuver
I
for
bel-
what?
To aim,
Okay.
which is just a blue dice to combat check.
Okay.
And I believe Judd gave an additional blue dice to whoever goes next, right?
Yep. That is true. Yep.
Oh my God. Just
All right, and I'm
just
just
make
gonna,
it
yeah,
badly.
I'm just.
Yeah, Ajax will look up and say, lethal force authorized.
Are these guys are pulling weapons? Yeah. I'm gonna swing my truncheon at the weak way.
He authorized himself.
Yeah. Well, violence
That's
is
robot
met with violence.
Oh my
gosh. Oh
yes,
lordy
guys, yeah.
Lord. So that's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage. Dear
Ooh,
God.
I have so much. I have 6 advantages to spend, huh?
Target drops weapon they're wielding.
So
+1 melee or range defense till next turn.
You've got some options here, okay? So, first of
Right.
all, you did 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage, because remember, it's 6 plus 1 for each success you got. So you did
Right.
9 points of damage. That is not enough to kill this dude. It's enough to hurt this dude fairly bad, but it's not enough to kill him. But
Oh,
your
I have
crit-
enough advantage to critical injury.
your
right?
critical rating is a 5. Now, I'm not going to tell you how to spend your advantages. That's on you to figure out how you want to spend your advantages. But if you did spend 5 of your advantages, you would be able to score a critical hit, and that would kill this dude.
I would like to kill this guy. Yeah. Ajax will, with one hand, smack it with his shield, just spin and smack his gun away, and then with an uppercut, basically slam him up into. Well, the ceiling's probably pretty high here, but he'll just launch him into the air and just watch as he falls back down.
This whole area, and I'll go back to that art for just a second, is like a hotel atrium.
Yeah.
So you hit him, and he's got plenty of room to fly.
Nice one, bot.
All right, so
Yep.
Next
I'm
up-
gonna spend.
go ahead.
I actually already used the maneuver.
well,
So,
yeah, you've got one more advantage though.
I will spend it. Whoever goes next, I'll pass it on.
Okay, who's going next then?
Judd. Did Judd go already?
I already went. Yeah.
Jab
Cal,
that guy.
get to the weak way.
I think I can go, maybe.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
you
for it,
go.
pal.
Spend it on him.
Let me see.
Have him come over and bonk him.
Is he like ducked down behind the counter?
He is, but you saw him earlier run back there, so you know he's back there, and you heard Judd yell out when he got shot earlier. Or you didn't
Right,
see it
I'm
because
just
it happened
curious.
behind the bar, but you assumed Judd got shot.
Okay, just wondering if I could shoot him or if I need to close this distance and punch him.
From
Sounds
where
like I
you
need
are
to-
right now, you can't see him.
All right, I will hop the counter.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Is that 30 feet?
And
Okay.
There, you just lay
I
the
don't know.
beat down on him, honestly.
Now,
I mean, I guess I just like step on his head as I land on the ground over here. I don't know.
now, here's the thing. You're shooting at somebody. You're using ranged against somebody that you're engaged with.
No, I never pulled out the pistol.
Okay. So you still have your brass knuckles.
I still have the brass knuckles.
Okay. Then yeah, you just jumping up over the bar. Then you're just trying to punch down into this dude's head.
Remember to get
Yeah.
your 1 blue dice.
Yeah, you have your
That's
your boost dice, and it'll be 2 difficulty.
Yep. Okay. I think that's
Come on, join the club of killing people.
So that's
Yes,
5,
did.
6, 7. Do 7 points of damage.
And you got shot already by Judd.
He takes 3 points of damage after his soak. They're pretty chonky. So you hit him, and it's a pretty good hit, but he's not dead or down or anything. It's not like when you one punch man this dude over here.
Right.
We broke the chain of giving everybody bonus die.
All right, what would you like to do next?
That ends my turn.
All right. Next up is somebody else.
Either Howie or True.
I was trying to figure that out. It's hard. I'd have to hop up onto the bar, but I could. I'll do that. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna spend a maneuver. I'm gonna spend 2 strain to do a second maneuver to
Okay.
pull out my pistol.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
1 second, please. And I'm just gonna point at the guy and just bang. I don't have any extra. This is just going straight. So I
Okay.
have to give myself 2 setback die, which are the purple ones.
Wait, why are you adding 2 setback dice?
Well, I'm shooting with a gun.
Yeah, but
Just
you're
in
not.
general, the difficulty, yeah.
It's the
No,
black dice.
no, you have 2 difficulty dice. That's the purple dice. You don't add 2
Okay.
setback
No, that's-
dice.
Okay, does that already? And that's already included with the bullet.
That's
Shooting?
whatever level of difficulty. That's just an average level of difficulty. But every time you're
Mhm.
trying to shoot, okay, it didn't add your.
You have to
Okay,
add
so I
difficulty
do need
dice.
to add that. Okay, got it. That's
Yeah.
what I was
Okay,
trying.
now don't just roll 2 difficulty dice. Do
Yes,
your
I'm
difficulty
roll-
dice into the pool. Put
Um,
put 2 in that box, and then roll your weapon. There we
That-
go. All right, so you've
I
got
don't
2
think that-
successes. Good news. 2 successes. So 6, 7, 8 points of damage into this guy, minus his soak, which is 4. 4 points go through. Howie, how do you
Yeah.
kill this last weak way thug?
As I'm heading up there, I'm just gonna jump up onto one stool, hop up onto the bar, and out of the holster, I'll just do a little flip, wing, bang, and I'll just toss the cigar that I just finished. I was like, all right, all done.
Kale and Judd, y'all saw that, and it actually looked pretty boss.
Oh, very good.
All right, that takes us out of initiative.
Oh yeah, I have a vibro blade in my side.
Something is dreadfully wrong, for I feel a vibrating blade in my side.
Okay.
All right, so
God,
smoke's
that hurt.
clear.
Riot suppressed successfully.
Yeah, nice job, bud. I saw that slide. You do good in the you do good in the pits.
So Brash, you see Brash Carrick stand up behind the bar over here, and he kind of gives Kerr and Moktigo, the Shistavanen and the Nikto, kind of a look like, hey, you guys, handled yourselves pretty well, And they kind of nod towards him and then look at the rest of you with a keen eye.
Mm-hmm.
You you don't happen to have any jobs open, do you? We're for hire.
And when you say that you're for hire, the Shistavanen, his lip kind of curls into a laugh. And then he looks at you and goes, it's Nar Shaddaa. Everybody's for hire here.
There you go. Well, consider that. I'll flip the gun into the holster. Our interview.
And so when you say that, Moktigo steps over to his side and he says, actually, Lorogo the Hutt may have work for you.
Ah, you were right. You were right, Judd.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I just realized I do have to make a call. You guys wouldn't happen to have a long-range comlink on you by any chance? He talks to basically like that. I could.
Oh, I don't have it. I'm
talking to the bar guy or
you got a phone in the back. That
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, he'll look at you and he'll kind of point over here and he's like, yeah, it's above the sink. It's for emergencies.
Yes.
Just don't kill anybody. Like, okay,
oh
thank you.
no. I mean, yeah, and I probably need to get what happened treated. So just a second. And so Judd goes back here, and he quickly makes a dial, and he calls, and he just calls. He says, "Hey, Gracchus? Yeah, Gracchus, it's Judd. Yeah, I got the package for you. But I'm gonna have a little trouble trying to get back to you to pick it up to send it over to you. So, how would you like me to send it?
Go and grab my splicer gear.
Okay. All right. And so he's just kind of like listening to him, like going, like, like. Well, no. I mean, it's just. I mean, yeah, it's pretty lightweight, but I mean, okay. All right. Yeah, so he's just kind of nodding his head a little bit to try to, as he's listening to his boss tell him how he's supposed to deliver the his bounty to the guy.
And Mike actually used the name of a actual hut that would have been operating on this world at that time.
Deep lore.
Yep. Deep lore. Mike,
Yep.
you're gonna get extra XP for that.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
So, you make the call, and I don't know. You tell us. What did Gracchus tell you to do?
So Gracchus says, okay, well, you can send it, but he says, well, since he's pretty small and pretty non-discreet, you can send him through, I'll have one of my couriers, you can go ahead, and he just, and so Judge described where he was sending and who the other guys was, and then the guy, and Gracchus goes, oh, okay, tell you what, tell one of the people at the bar to basically have give the bounty to one of those folks over at the bar. Tell them that I requested this to have them send it over. And sounds like you got some pretty good work for you. And so yeah, but if anything else comes up, I'll give you a call. Oh, and I'll make sure I put some credits to your thing for a minute. Okay? All right. Yeah. Okay, and so Judd kind of goes over to Brash. He says, yeah, so my boss said that I need a package delivered do you think you have somebody that can send it over to him?
Who's your boss?
It's Gracchus the Hutt.
And he turns around and he looks at Kerr and he's like, I don't know, Kerr, you good with delivering this bounty? Kirk kind of snarls and he's like, you can tell he wants to say no because he to him it'd be like claiming something he didn't do. But he holds up his hands and he's like, all right, who am I delivering this to?
Yes, you're delivering it to your Gracchus. He's already going to be wiring me the credits for it, so I'm sure he's going to give you a nice tip. But here you go. And so Judd opens his knapsack and pulls out the mini carbonite thing
This
of the
this
Babu
Pop
Freak guy.
Tart sized.
Yeah, Pop Start guys, carbonite of the guy. He goes, here you go. Be careful. He was. It was. Believe me, trust me. It was a lot of work.
And Kerr just kind of stares at it in his hand. And then he holds it up and shows Moctigo, and Moctigo just kind of laughs at him. And he's like, "Oh, all right." However many credits you rolled at the beginning of the session, Mike,
Yeah.
that's what you got paid. That
Yep.
was you getting paid for your bounty.
Yep. It was a pretty small bounty. That's appropriate.
And so
to know.
Kerr's like, "All right, very well. What's your name?"
Oh, Judd. Brannick. Judd Brannick. So,
Judd Brandon.
nice to meet you. Yeah.
Don't get carried away. All right.
Oh no. It's all right.
I'll tell Gracchus it came from Judd. All right.
Okay.
And he nods to Moctigo and he makes his way out.
Okay.
Ajax will look to the barkeep and he will say to him,
You mentioned Larogo may have work for us.
And
What indicated that line of reasoning?
the bartender holds his hands up and he goes, not me. And he points over here to Moctigo. And Moctigo looks at you, Ajax. He goes, yes, so you must be new here. You haven't heard of Larogo.
I know of him.
Well, yeah, Larogo's always looking for crews that can pull off jobs or, get things done quietly or otherwise that need to get done. You're capable. I could put in a good word for you. We can go right now if you want to.
Those are our favorite things to do. Yeah, sounds good. As long as you give us a moment to go get patched up, and he says, and he's just gonna, as he pulls the fiber blade out, and he's just gonna say, oh, free knife. And he's gonna put that in.
Do you know why these Weequay attacked us?
And he shakes his head and he holds up his hands and goes, I don't have a clue other than, I don't know, somebody may have marked you getting off a shuttle or something. Somebody may have thought you were an easy mark.
We did meet apparently they were talking to this guy who was a Rhodian. Probably, I don't know if you heard of this guy before. I kind of recognized him a little bit, didn't want to make a big deal of it. Some guy named Nico. He told us
make a perception check.
Okay. All right, make it. Let's see. Perception. Here we go. All right, there we are.
So, as you say, Nico,
nice roll.
you can tell, Judd, Moctigo absolutely knows who Nico is. And he kind of gets a disappointed look on his face and then a disgusted look on his face. And he kind of shrugs and he's like, well, that's the way the chips fall. Yeah, you're going to want to definitely give this news to Larogo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, he just. He apparently.
This place and everything, every other establishment in the Corellian sector, that's this part of Hutta town, right here where we are. It's the Corellian sector. Every part of the Corellian sector is under Larogo's protection. And when he says protection, he means extortion, but also they will protect you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, not from Weequay, apparently.
it becomes, I just try to stay out of it. Looked like they had a personal beef with you guys. At that point, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they got a bounty for you. I don't know, I don't know what from what. So I just kind of make sure so long as they're not trying to rob the place, you got to let people to handle, disputes between themselves.
Noted. Thank you for the information.
Yeah, no problem. All right. Well, if we're going to go meet Larogo, we better go now.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
while he says that, you guys are also aware there's 5 dead Weequay down here on the floor.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, look what
Keel's been
goes
running
on.
these guys' pockets now for a while.
Oh yeah, you're up to it first. I've been busy yapping. Let me know if they got any data pads.
All right,
I
so
got a guy I could flip him.
let's see here. Mm,
I will spend a light side point if I need to have a
yeah,
guy.
spin the light side
Okay.
point. So I'm gonna
Sure.
Spend 2.
Spend 2. Why not?
Treat yourself. It's been a long
So
week.
just out of curiosity, so since I've been hit, George, by this guy, how bad is the injury that I got from the blaster shot?
I mean, it's pretty bad. I mean, it took down half your health. It didn't kill you,
Right.
but I mean, you're not in great shape right now.
You couldn't take
Yeah.
another.
Meaning to
Do
ask.
you think so? If I use like a stim, like one of the stim pack on this thing to probably like heal myself a
I
little
think
bit.
that's an emergency. That's
You
an
use-
emergency.
If
That's
you
not
use a
healing
stim
potion.
pack, you'll get 5 wounds back, and then if you use it again, you'll get 4. It's diminishing
Okay.
returns. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then
Okay, so if I
after the
use-
one,
so if I
the stim
use-
pack's gone.
Do
So
we
okay,
have
yeah.
someone?
So if I used it,
Hang-
how
hang
would-
on,
what
hang
would
on.
it get back?
What were you
Okay.
saying, Mike?
Maybe.
No,
I was saying if I used it, so I would get back 5 points of my wounds, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, so I guess well, we can always get more, I suppose, given the thing. So he basically takes his stim pack out.
Real quick, I think we have the tools necessary to heal ourselves outside of that.
Oh.
So does anyone here have medicine skill?
Let's see.
For some reason, I thought Ajax had medicine. You don't
I
have
don't.
medicine.
I
right?
don't think
Well,
any of y'all took.
No, I do
I
the
don't
opposite.
think anyone
of that.
takes medicine, actually.
Okay, so True Zen has
Y'all
an
gonna
emergency
need to be buying stim packs by the gross.
So
True
True
Zen
has it.
an emergency med pack
Okay.
where she is allowed to make medicine checks without penalty.
Oh.
So we can at least attempt it. It just might not do anything. I think 1 check per week for treating critical injuries. Oh, for critical injuries. Okay.
Yeah, this is not a critical injury. This is just be like almost like getting almost like hit points back.
But no, on the sheet it says you can recover successes per wounds and advantages per strain. I just don't know how often you can do this. You do get 2 you do get 2 penalty die, I think, for trying to treat your own wound, but
That's something we
Oh.
can. That's something we can investigate after the game is over.
Okay. all right, sounds good.
Because we've only got about 6 minutes left before I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah.
All right, I apologize.
Yeah, perhaps on the way to wherever Larogo is, we can.
Yeah,
pass
there we
people.
go. Okay.
All right.
To go run
So
the space taxi.
let me finish writing down here what all you guys find.
It was nice to see my beefy build pay off immediately.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
I thought this game was very easy to kill when I lost half my hit points, and I saw you take. It's like, oh, okay, I'm just wet paper.
So there
I
is
mean, to be fair, he's a droid. He's made of metal.
a data pad, 500 credits between the 5 of them. They have 4 heavy blaster pistols, and then they have another heavy blaster pistol that is not working. That's this dude over here that shot Judd and then ran out of ammo.
He's unloaded everything into him. Yeah.
Thank goodness, honestly. If you get me the data pad, I can figure something out with that.
Howie, you notice that the data pad is currently on and logged in.
There we go. I'll pull out my splicer gear and start plugging in whatever ports are available for it as I start flipping through the data pad, seeing if there's any messages, from family. Hope you're doing well.
Grep
Well,
the
it's
logs.
Yeah.
There is a recent message from someone called Little Green, and it describes the 5 of you perfectly, and says they're coming to the what's the name of this bar again?
Wandered by.
Yeah, they're
The Wander
coming
By.
to the Wander By should be an easy mark. They look like they might have some money on them.
Well, they were wrong on every single kill.
well,
We are
well,
broke.
well,
We made money off of this.
yeah, right. Yeah.
No, we're now so much less poor thanks to this.
Mhm.
Heavy blaster pistols, though, fuck yeah, those are good. Okay.
I
the
mean, I could
problem
throw them at
is,
somebody.
real quick.
I
does
could hit
anyone
somebody
here
with
have-
one.
Does anyone here have a encumbrance to a lot for those?
I've got a lot.
You got a lot? Carry?
I'm just
'Cause I
ranged
realized
combat.
I can't carry any.
Yeah, ranged combat isn't really my thing. But I guess it would be good to have.
Well, you know, one just in case you need it.
Okay.
So I'll just investigate the data pad. Is it worth anything to actually try to flip? I assume no.
The data pad.
Yeah.
Let me see.
If
Hell
not,
yeah,
it's
new
fine.
iPhone.
Because I got a solution for that.
Let's see.
Normally they're like, how many credits are there? I think they're like 75 credits per.
Yeah, I'm trying to look.
If it's like busted up and dirty and all that such, yeah.
No,
usually
it's in
75.
working order. I mean, you were able to check the messages on it. So.
Oh yeah,
It's
no,
just
like
it's just
like
full of
like busted up
space
in
porn.
like a not a pretty way, but like functioning.
Yeah, it's
It's full
functional.
of space.
It's
Okay.
not it's not in pristine shape, you know. It's quote unquote gently used.
I'll skim through, making note of the message and everything like that, and I'll say, hey, for I'll as payment, for I guess us dirtying up your bar. I'm gonna wipe the data pad after checking to make sure there's nothing else of note on there, and I'll give it a crash and say, give it to your kid or something like that.
And he kind of gets a troubled look on his face. He's like, my kid's dead.
I'm
But,
sorry, the live one, not the dead one. I had to
My
clarify.
condolences.
I only had the one, but yeah, thanks. I was just
Yeah.
gonna have the bar backs go and drag them out, you know, to the alley behind there.
Anyways,
All right, so
back
you
to
guys
things.
are headed off to an audience with Larogo the Hutt.
Although,
Okay.
yeah, it seems pretty obvious that Nico just like set us up. He didn't intend to send us to Larogo, but since we killed all the guys they sent to mug us, they're like, well, maybe we should actually send them to Larogo.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
And we
Nico,
killed them pretty heavy-handedly as well.
Nico never said he was sending you to Larogo.
No, he just told us to go to the bar.
Nico
That's
just said,
true.
"Hey, do you want easy credits? Go to
You
the
want some
bar."
work, yeah.
You know, I mean,
That's true.
most of the
Hey,
people.
He was
most of the-
correct. We did make easy credits.
most of the people that arrive in Narshada are degenerate gamblers. So I mean, you know, you tell people, "Hey, free money, just go over here, easy." You know, so yeah, easy marks. But
All right.
and then you know when you successfully defeated an ambush of people coming in to rob you or kill you or both probably, you know, it impressed a guy that actually works for the #1 hut there on Narshada.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so next time we see Nico, we beat the shit out of him. But for now, we can work for Larogo. That seems like a good compromise.
Good plan.
All right, so after this adventure, or after this introduction, all of you are going to get 15 experience points.
Ooh.
Nice.
Okay.
I think that goes into character info. Yes, available 15 is 15.
And
Okay.
Alex, you'll have to add that on for Kelsey.
I will do it right now.
Okay. And then we can, and for the 15, we can put it in any place that we want on our thing, right?
You can't use it to boost ability scores.
Oh,
after
okay,
character
not
creation,
not
you can only
ability
use it
scores,
on
but
career skills and other things.
right. So I got to figure out 15 where it
I
gets.
forgot
And-
how that's
you,
done.
you don't have to spend them. You can hang on to them and accumulate them if you want to, and then spend them all
Okay,
that way if you want to.
Okay.
I think I'll
It's up to
bank
you.
mine for now. I think that seems like a good call.
All right.
Until I know what I want.
And Okay, but we also probably, since each of us got a heavy blaster pistol out of this, we probably also had to add that to our weapon sheet. I take it.
As long as you have the encumbrance for it, I literally don't. I actually have to decide between if I want my old blaster or the new one.
Okay. Yeah,
Check
because the encumbrance is
Kelsey.
a two.
Check
Yeah,
Kelsey's sheet.
encumbrance is
She
2.
definitely will need it because she's got a weak little baby one.
Okay.
So it's cumbersome 2 heavy blasters.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. 'Cause
Yeah, that's the
I'm-
problem.
I'm maxed out then. That puts me at a 9 out of 9.
We gotta get some backpacks or something so we can
Yep.
store stuff.
Well, you've got some
Okay.
extra coin.
Yeah,
Or not
yeah.
coin, credits in your pocket.
Credits. Yeah.
I don't think missing how much the backpacks cost.
Backpacks
it's
are
like
pretty
20 to
cheap when
50
I
credits,
saw.
something like that.
Yeah, I've got one. It's just full of
Yeah,
stuff.
50. But it adds 2 points to your encumbrance, I think, something like that.
Yep.
Three.
No,
I've
they
utility belt.
increase. Oh no, a utility belt increases it by 1. Backpack increases it by 4.
Yep. So we're gonna need.
Oh,
I'm gonna need
nice.
that.
So I might have one extra then.
All right. Well, we're gonna call it there for tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, it's late, so it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's time for all good Jedi to be in bed. I hope you guys had a good time and a good
Oh, yeah.
introduction.
Great time.
Yep.
That's
I'm looking
fun.
forward to
Yeah,
more.
This was
My
gonna be.
store. I was gonna say my store closed an hour ago. And
Oh,
I've just
wow.
been sitting here.
That's fun.
Hey,
All right.
Oh, good. This is lots of fun. I thought this was gonna be like Call of Cthulhu, like I click pistol and turn. Not that. I'm much.
No, you have a lot of
now that I
decisions
see
to make.
how it works, it's much more fun.
Oh yeah.
got
I-
resources.
Nobody took aim. I was surprised none of y'all took the aim.
We've
I
been
did.
helping
I
each
took
other,
one aim.
and
We've
we
been
had
helping
I
each
took
other
one
with
aim.
this thing.
around
Yeah.
and pull out weapons. Like, so that's it. We like if we're expecting a fight, we gotta be ready for a fight. Like we
Yeah,
gotta
remember
have
that swing
weapons
where I
out, all that
Gallaghered that guy? I took aim
Yeah.
before that.
Oh, did you?
stuff. I did that.
Yeah.
Where you Gallaghered that guy? Oh, that's oh Lord.
Well, how would you describe that? Yeah.
No, that's accurate.
I do like the fact that the first blast that you get like a one-shot kill with my thing. Like it's kind of like it is literally like almost like his, like when they pull his blaster around to shoot the guy. It's like
Well, he was busy stabbing someone else, so you had a
Right.
pretty open
Yeah.
shot on. But yeah, I think we all actually performed pretty well in that,
right. Oh yeah.
with the
Yep.
exception of Howie, who got stabbed immediately, but still managed to be very helpful.
Right.
Hey,
Yes.
I am very pleasantly surprised to see that it seems that giving a bunch of bonus die out seems like a good idea to get.
Mhm.
I
'Cause-
do think that's probably a strat to think about.
Yep.
Because with
Like
the
give your
bonus
heavy
die,
hitters a good chance to really shine.
I think there's a strategy to get a bunch of bonus die so you are regularly rolling advantages to continue adding more bonus dies. So like
the chain
when
going,
we
sure.
were just handing bonus die down to the next people, but it all stopped when Kale didn't roll any advantages and it had the threats and all that, and then we ran out.
It does
So
seem like you can sort of win more at a certain point. There's like a critical mass where you can just keep chaining it.
yes, and and we should be turning our strains into bonus dice to get more advantages. We need
Well-
to press our advantage.
One thing that I would like to point out. Tonight you fought minions. They're literally the weakest thing in the game.
I concur. That's the impression I got.
And it was mainly just to, kind of help teach you guys, fighting and whatnot.
Yeah.
Now, this game, I mean, it can be challenging, but at the same time, this is not like Call of Cthulhu where you could die at any moment.
No.
Well, I mean, you
Mhm.
could. There's a potential that you could just outright die if you got a critical.
But it's less likely.
Yeah, but this is more of a story game
Mm-hmm.
than anything else. I don't necessarily want y'all to start thinking in terms of min-maxing and, oh, we have to take this or I have to get that or
No, I'm
every,
not
yeah.
be browbeating anybody because they do something different. I'm just figuring out what's good. So when the chips are down, we can throw what we can at it.
Okay.
I
I'm just
don't
saying,
want it
it's
to
a,
go, I
it's,
don't want it to go crazy.
this isn't, Elden Ring or anything, it's.
Mhm.
No. I'm just figuring it out so we know when we're doing good
Okay.
and all that. So
All right.
fantastic.
All right. Well, we will pick this up then next week.
All right.
Okay.
I'll talk to you guys later.
Y'all have
All
a good
right.
one.
Sounds good.
Good night,
Adios,
guys.
everyone.
Yep. Good night, everybody.